Damn it. Didn't turn around. Uh-oh. No. No, the game crashed. I think. Yep. Yesterday it crashed, but I was still playing, and I just pushed the crash alert to the side and kept playing. I'm like, fuck you.
Okay. Properties. Why is audio not working? Why is audio not working? Well, fuck me. Why is audio not working? What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? Okay, I got it. I figured out why audio is not working. All right, let's. The mic is fine. Let's turn up capture of sound. Bazinga, say a few words. All of a sudden, I can't hear you at all. Oh, because I muted you. Hang, keep going.
I would like a McDickwich with extra cheese, please, and a side of the
You like
donger.
some McDick cheese, is what you're saying? You want a
A
McDickwich, McDick cheese, double McDick?
Yeah, with a side of dongers.
Side of dongers. Of course you want a side of dongers. You are a fucking donger. All right, I'm going to mute you again, and then I'm going to go back and listen to this real quick. Cheese, double McDick?
Yeah, with a side of dongers.
Side of dongers. Of course you want a side of dongers. You are. All right, I think it's good. I think we're good. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get this bitch on. As I surround myself with the cancer wall. Go ahead and mute you. How do I mute you? Or at least turn this fucker down. I don't use Aaron's shitty ass thing very often. There we go. No, no. There we go. All right. There. Now I have my chat in case we actually get a viewer. I'm perpetuating this out to all of my D&D groups that I'm allowed to, and RPG groups.
Oh, one moment.
Oh, what's up? Dude, that was not expected. Val showed up before Nate, which is gonna fuck up the cams. Fuck up the cams. Don't want people fucking up the cams. Kind odd when people are like, "Look, I met like Post Malone or something." It's like, I don't fucking care, dude. Rappers are stupid and annoying. All right. I just gotta wait for Nate so I can get the camera set up. Dude, are you muted still? Because I think you're talking. Yeah, you're muted. Oh, hang on. My bad.
I've been here the whole time.
I had you muted the entire time because I'm sick and tired of talking to both of you. Like, shut the fuck up, both of you.
What do you mean, both of you?
There's two of you, you fuck. I don't want to deal with two bazingas.
Oh, then you're... All right.
Goofy ass motherfucker. All right, you're here, so that means you get to witness. Are we ready? Here we go. Let me find my D8. All right. Sign everybody a number on first page of notes. There's 7 of you motherfuckers. All right, we're rolling Nate first. Here we go. 4. Next, we're rolling you. 1. Awesome. Roll Alex. -1, so that's 7. So Alex slots in.
What are we rolling here?
I'll tell you in a minute. 5. Nick. 3. Mitch. 2 left. Who's left? Val and JD. Val. JD. All right, Bazinga. You will be kicking off our intros.
I'll be what?
Your first character for intro.
Oh, okay.
As in, we will start with your story.
Mm.
Hey, I just clicked up the 4 subscribers. I've made it!
You've picked up subscribers and we're not even live yet?
No, it's probably just the one I put in when I subscribed on Aaron's notebook thingy.
Oh.
Nobody likes me. But I consider myself successful because of it. I fucking made it. Put a little music on in the background, just so you know.
Damn it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Damn it.
Boom, 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 boom. Audio's working to the best of my knowledge. Alright, put the music back on and just relax while we wait for people to show up.
Did you send a message to Nate?
Is he really this?
Yes.
Howdy.
Woo! We got the Mitch in the house! Say hello to all 20 of my viewers!
Hi.
We don't have 20 viewers, dude.
That'd be great.
Mitch, so you're prepared. You are number 3 in the intro list.
Oh shit. Okay.
Bazinga's number 1, then JD. So I'm putting people on the spot.
Fuck.
It's the roll of the dice, my friends. Roll of the fucking dice.
Do you actually want me to roll dice somewhere?
No, I already rolled the dice to see who's going to
Oh.
be next on the thing.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so now that new people is showing up, your picture fucking got all fucked in the thing.
Oh shit! You told me to change.
No,
my
don't worry
picture.
about it. We decided to do something different because it's hard to see anyway.
Okay.
So I'm just using your character sheets as an indicator. Like if you went on YouTube and looked up the stream, you would see it cycling through, and it says like Mitch as, and then it has your character name and your stats and all that shit.
Oh, neat.
Let me find Bazinga. I have him reversed, so that's not Bazinga. That's actually Nate.
You know what would probably work best with that for them talking? The Discord overlay thing where there's a little ball in the right hand corner of who's talking. I've never used it though. But
everybody's showing
see
up
it.
and it's causing all sorts of chaos with the camera thingy.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting until everybody shows up till I even touch it.
Yeah,
Wait.
me too.
Do you want us to put our cameras on? That's not like a requirement, is it?
No, I have it set up
No,
so
no,
me,
no.
Nate, and Bazinga will be cameraed, right?
Oh, okay.
But the way Discord works is you can't control the boxes. They just pop up and grow the overlay as people join. So every time someone joins, my overlay splits into a fucking chaotic mess and you can't see me. And it shows like half a person right now.
Yikes.
Yeah. But once I get done with that, it will be fine. Like
All
once
right.
everybody joins, it will be fine.
All right.
It just means I have to do it every single time.
I'm gonna take like
nothing.
2 minutes
Nothing you can do about it.
to grab something to drink and pin my hair back.
Did he just make fun of us for being bald, Bazinga, that son of a bitch?
That's what I heard. I was thinking the same thing,
Let me
man.
write down. I'm not using Fireball as a threat anymore. I'm using Inflict Wounds because Inflict Wounds is way worse.
Eh.
Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, I've got 3 likes already in this post I put up, but who knows if anybody actually shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of pisses me off that Discord is so lazy with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking hard is it, dude, to set this up in a way where it won't be an issue?
You just gotta be able to drag the damn things.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
Done with my fucking pumpkin soda. There's no fizzy water. God damn it.
Fizzy water?
Fizzy water. Like the flavored seltzer type of stuff, except
You
it's
mean
not.
soda?
No, actually. Because soda is full of sugar and that stuff just doesn't have sugar in it. Or dye, or like any of that stuff, so it feels like I'm drinking water, but it doesn't suck ass.
Dude, are you talking bad about soda in my presence? Because if that's the
No.
case, we might have a problem here, dude.
No, I'm not talking bad about soda. It's just soda is for when I want to drink soda, and fizzy water is when I want to drink water because normal water tastes like suck.
All right, I think I'm just gonna have to beat you. Where do you live?
I'm saying I like soda, but sometimes I need water because I'm dehydrated.
All I hear is I'm gonna have to beat you, dude. I'm sorry. I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to beat you.
Jesus Christ, man.
Like
might-
you're just. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna have to beat you, man.
Honestly, I wish I had more pumpkin soda, but whatever.
Okay, you redeemed yourself with the pumpkin soda. I will
That
take
sounds
away. I
terrible.
will take away 1 beating.
Yeah, cool.
You've still stacked up like 12 beating points, but I'm gonna take away 1. I'm telling you right now, you know what's gonna happen? Alex and Nick are gonna show up at the last fucking minute, and I'll have to set this whole thing up mid-start.
And how many times did you tell him to show up early?
I'm gonna message Nate now. Nate, on early, you. Who else is hyped?
Oh, I'm ready to go. I've been pondering my
Do
character.
I have to pump in fake cheering from you fucks? I don't hear you, Val. I saw you, like, pop, but I don't hear you speaking.
Hello?
I can hear him just fine.
Is it? It might be something with your overlay or something.
Sounds like a you problem.
Oh, I hear everybody speaking
Not
now.
you,
Did I just
Val,
lose
but-
sound? Bazinga, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I heard you, but I don't. I got you now, Val.
Oh, okay, we've been hearing you the whole time. I don't know what's going on your end.
Odd shit. I don't know. I think they went AFK and their things are just popping because someone's around. All right, just so you can be prepared, you're number 6 on the list of intros.
Cool. All right.
Well, I rolled dice to see who would be going first and such as we go through the intros.
I was thinking up a personality for my character, and it basically turned into Batman, but like without the no killing rule.
I kind of like it. I'm not Batman. Why are you trying to kill me, DM? I guess I got to get you an Alfred.
That is entirely up to you.
Master Val, some men just want the world to burn.
The
I mean, now you've put
But
me
his
before
name's
the
like
Dark Knight.
level
Alf.
of.
Just Alf.
The Dark Knight trilogy is okay, but it doesn't have the theatricality of the Tim Burton ones.
Exactly.
Now you've put me before the difficult decision of whether Batman acts like Lego Batman or like any human Batman while in his Batcave. In other words, do I act like a child or like an actual man?
See, I prefer the Batman that tried to punch Superman because Superman wouldn't let him kill the Joker after he killed his child. So,
You know, people did not like Justice League. I get it.
oh, I was talking about comics, but
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Nobody really liked that movie, but I gotta tell you, the scene where they all tried to take down Superman was fucking dope.
I didn't watch Justice League because the DCU pissed me off with Batman v Superman.
Yeah, there's a scene where they try to fight like resurrected Superman, and he just mauls them. But there's a great scene where like they scatter to fight him, and the Flash goes into full speed to try to outrun to run around him, and then it slows down, and you see the Flash look at him, and he's watching about a quarter of his eye, and the Flash is like wording like "fuck" because he knows he's watching him. He literally sees exactly where he's going. So, and I put myself in that headspace. And I'm like, I'm the fastest thing on the planet, and this dude's tracking me with his eyes. I'm about to shit myself.
I like the second one better than the first one.
Oh yeah,
Either of them.
the Snyder cut.
Snyder Cut was way better.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now Nate shows up, so now I can figure out what one he is on this fucking list. Although it doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to redo it again with the 2 people that always show up late show up. All right, so let's see.
Here's hunga cheese. Hunga cheese.
Well, that must have hurt getting shot in the balls like that. Haha.
You got shot in the balls.
Yeah, I gave a guy a McDickwitch.
Okay, well, what?
Which reminds me, I am going to use McDickwitch in this fucking. Mark my words.
With a side of long dongers.
No, a side of dongers is regular fries. Long dongers is steak fries. All right, just wait on JD and the brothers douche.
McDonald's betrayed me when I found out that their fries aren't gluten free.
You know what they are though? They're taste free because they taste like shit nowadays.
Yeah, they usually taste like just potatoes, like they didn't cook them long enough.
They're fucking terrible, dude. Burger King all the way.
What
Yes, exactly.
what do they put in them to make them not gluten free?
It's called like a beef flavoring, and it's made with both milk and wheat. So.
That's
For
interesting.
beef flavoring for
Yeah.
potato?
Yep.
I'm gonna go get
Oh.
my Red Bull as we get ready on this shit.
Is it made of beef or is it like just flavored like it?
I think it's just flavored like it, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah. 'Cause that would make a lot of vegan veggies mad.
Mm. Vegetarians and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like vegan products in that it's a really good dairy alternative for people who can't have dairy,
Mhm.
but a lot of their
Yeah.
food subs like meat and dairy with like wheat products and gluten, so I always have to check the labels on that, which is annoying.
Yeah.
And also like I don't know, it just tastes gross, but it's not like I could have dairy instead, so
Yeah. Jesus Christ. There we go.
So your graphics card's working good now, everything?
Oh, I'm playing Call of Duty
Oh,
right now.
fuck,
It
I
looks
just heard.
much better.
I heard graphics card. That fucking Nate's Joe Biden over here.
Yeah, it
He's shimming
definitely
it
is
down the
running a lot
pressure.
better. It must have been the shading optimizing.
Yeah, because you weren't expecting artifacting when you started up the
Artifact?
computer. When you started up the computer or anything, right?
You know,
no.
No.
It's just in game.
Yeah,
I
it
just
did
heard Nate say the word Ognifact, so I'm moving him up to second in the intro list. Because he said the word Argnifact.
Yeah, because the only time I've ever seen a graphics card dead from artifacting is if you saw the artifacting on the boot screen.
Or like my AMD graphics card there.
that reminds me.
Oh yeah.
I recently found out that my shit ass laptop can actually be upgraded with better like RAM and shit like that. So once I have the money, I can actually not have to play on this broken one.
Dude, these two are literally like Eric J from work. No matter what time they're scheduled, they're always 5 minutes late.
Which is early or on time for them.
Yeah.
For me, I either have to be horrendously early or I'm 10 minutes late. There's no in
Nope.
between.
And the best
To
part
be-
is Alex is always on, but Nick is the one that's like scrambling to get on at exactly the right time.
To be
And like, how
to
hard
be-
is it to just get in there?
No, I'm just joking around, but I'll tell
Yeah.
them to jump in early ahead of time and then go do whatever, just so they're on the Discord
Yeah,
thing.
that's all. That's all we need. What were you saying, Nate?
I said, to be on time is to be 10 minutes early. To be late is to be on time. So,
Yeah, I can't beat
Your
10 minutes
vacation
early.
time. Your vacation time is as follows: Christmas, Thanksgiving,
10 minutes early is
4th of
impossible
July.
for me. You get either an hour early or you get 10 minutes late. Take it or leave it.
I got it.
What? Okay. Hello.
Alex,
Oh, that's why.
Is everybody in? Is everybody there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm readjusting my cam.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is there one person missing?
Ooh, JD and Nick.
Oh, JD. Oh, 2 more?
I don't see Nick on. Did he come in?
no.
No, Doom's here. Yeah, Nick's not here yet.
Bazinga, if you want to, or I can, your associate wanted to watch us play live. Chris.
Oh.
All right, there's
I'll send it to him
JD.
when we go live.
Yeah, when we go
Alright.
live.
So now we're
Yeah.
just all right, so that's Nate Cam. Why does Nate Cam not have anybody else in it? And there's
There we go.
dude, where the fuck?
Oh, is this working?
Hey,
Yep.
man, I gotta...
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, there we go. All right, things are gonna look weird for a second. People in the stream, if there are any. As I, God, I hate Discord. Fucking hate Discord.
Wait, what's wrong?
The way, because of the way the cameras work in Discord, like the pictures, every time someone joins, it's a like the pictures move. So I have to resize my camera thing that I have for everyone. What? It's like a move. Move around. Why are you so fucking pixelated on here? Did I do something wrong? Well, I got 3 minutes. So... Oh, that's why I stretched your head. Either that or your camera's just closer up than everyone else's. There we go. There we go, Bazinga. You don't look like a psychopath anymore.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, for a second there, you look like a rapist.
Arg.
I mean, you could just be a rapist. I don't know, but you look like one
Jesus
for a
Christ.
second. And that was an issue. All right, let me fix me now. That will be much easier because I never look like a rapist. What's up, everybody? I get nothing. What's up, everybody? Fuck you, DM.
Sorry, I'm eating some pizza things. I'm also trying to figure
You're
out
gonna
the
eat
audio,
some.
make sure
You're gonna eat
it's
some
fine.
fucking inflict wounds if you don't start talking to your DM.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Making
trying
sure
to go
my
into my
audio's okay.
non-talkative
Is my
character.
audio okay?
Calm down.
For me, but it's Costa.
That's it. I'm writing it down. Inflict wounds for everybody, including Mitchell, and all he said was something random at the end.
Thanks.
I
Hey,
didn't
don't
want
blame
to
me. Blame them. They gave you the fucking inflict wounds.
I didn't want to talk over anyone.
You're not getting one. You're out. You're good. You
I'm good?
behaved. You don't get no inflict wounds. You're a hero, dude.
So
Congratulations.
me not talking
Am I good?
gets me no inflict wounds. When
Yes.
the inflict wounds was because people were not talking.
You know what? Fuck you, dude.
Dude, double inflict wounds just for that.
Yeah, that's double inflict wounds because you inflicted a wound on my fucking brain. Like, ah! It's the brain pain, coach. Mr. Coach Klein. Come on, Bazinga, you know you remember that. Mr. Coach Klein said I could. It's okay, Mr. Coach Klein said I could.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
What's
Are you
that
using a
bard
different
ability
microphone?
called where he makes fun of someone so hard they take physical damage?
Oh my god, I
Vicious
forgot.
Mockery?
I
Yes,
forgot
that's the one.
nobody knows who Bobby Boucher is.
Oh yeah.
That
It's-
sounds familiar.
It's
but-
an old Adam Sandler movie.
Oh,
The Water Boy.
now I know what you're talking about.
And there's a scene where he like tackles the teacher and he's like, "It's okay, Mr. Coach Klein said it's okay. Mr. Coach Klein said it was okay," and they're dragging him off. My favorite scene in that movie is when the guy's like, "So how do you play football, Bobby?" And he's like, "Well, first I try to tackle that guy, and then when that guy gives the ball away, I try to tackle him, and then if he gets the ball away, I try to tackle him." And the other guy's like, "That brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack."
My dad recently pointed out that Winona Ryder is in an Adam Sandler movie, and now I can't look at that the same way again.
Oh yeah, it's called Mr. Deeds.
Yup.
I'm sorry, I like Adam Sandler movies. All right, we're about to start, so real quick. I've rolled dice, and I was sticking to it till Nate punked me off, and then he got moved. So first up is going to be Bazinga, then Nate, then Mitch, then JD, then Nick, and then Val, then Alex, which is great because I think Alex is going to be the best intro because of what I've done with the father-son thing. So he'll be bringing up the rear at the end of the intros.
Oh dear God.
Ah, shit.
I don't think I ever sent you a token. Did I?
For your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, you did not. Did I make a token for him?
Oops.
There's always one thing.
What is it?
It's okay.
Hero Forge. I can't even think of the name. No, I have a token that I've constructed. I don't know if I ever actually find
Send it to me real quick. Because I could just throw it in and make a fake character. We got 2 minutes.
Where the fuck is it?
Because I have a version of him too. I built a cool version with like a toolbox and shit. So if you can't find it, I'll use that. Tokens. I'm going to drop it in thing just so you can see it. That's what I did with your father. A pipe and a hammer in hand. You know what? I'll use that one for now, and then we'll get your real one in next time.
Actually, I just need to screenshot this.
Okay.
Name
back
is not
here.
finalized.
Once again.
Don't worry about the name because you're just going to be talking to him anyway. I just need something to put on screen while we talk.
Yes.
Well,
Name is not finalized. But I do have.
Why does it say Warriors of Waterdeep? I didn't do that.
Saved it.
I don't know. 1 minute. Quick. Come on, dude.
Whatever. Who cares?
How do you log into Hero Forge now?
Good news is it looks like everything's running smoothly.
I accidentally sent it twice, but it's still that.
Now it's not.
That works fine to me.
You can definitely see a resemblance.
Save image. Better save it as an actual image. All right. It says unknown, but I don't care.
No, how convenient your food's over there, huh?
Nate, if you talk to that cat during the stream, you're getting two inflict wounds done to you. Just
But
letting
yeah,
you know. Oh god, where are the tokens? Where are the tokens? You would not believe how many files I have. They're all labeled well and everything. It's just, it's a metric fuck ton of fileage I have here. All right, here we go. Just in time. All right. Is everybody here and ready to go?
Ready.
I
Maybe.
believe so.
Yes.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know if I'm actually ready or not.
Well,
I'm
I'm-
not here, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
all right. I just have one question. JD, are you there?
That timing.
He's literally
That
officially
has
not
to be,
here.
That has to be intentional.
That
I
had
agree
to have
with
been
you.
intentional.
What, did he drop? Because I thought I saw him.
Yeah,
The
He
second you
exited
asked,
the moment you
asked
asked
if he was
about
here,
him.
he dropped from Discord.
Dude, when he comes back in, I'm going to have to resize everything again. Please tell
He's
me
back.
he's not
No,
doing it on
he's back.
purpose.
He's
You're
back.
back. You should be fine. You should be fine. It should
Okay.
auto fix.
All right, he's here, but can anybody hear him?
I can hear him.
I
Say-
cannot.
Say
I
something,
cannot
JD.
hear him at all.
Oh, there's her.
All right.
I'll turn him up.
Speak.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't hear him, dude.
Hello. Now I hear him. Now I heard him.
Bark, bark.
All right.
Yeah, I don't hear him at all.
Try talking again, JD.
He's probably messing with something to fix it.
hello.
Oh, got him. I got him. All right, we're good to go.
That's him.
All right.
Yep.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first session of Wild Arms First Strike. I am your wonderful host, Grim, the DM with the most. The way I'm going to introduce players is through their actual in-game introduction. So I'm not going to introduce them right now. It will come up as the players get their introduction into the game and into the world. And I won't be doing a intro to the world of it because I've built what's going on in my world into their intros. So you'll get information about the world and what's going on through their intros. All right? So if everybody's ready, we are going to get started with Bazinga, also known as, I don't know your goddamn name, dude, because it's like 14 names. Like seriously, it's so many goddamn names that I don't know the name of your character, Bazinga.
I just have him as sheriff.
Yeah.
His
Malcolm
character's like
Fillion.
Malcolm Fillion the Third, 412th.
It's
Times
just Malcolm
2.
Fillion. It's just Malcolm Fillion.
You lie, fuck-faced. All right, so let's go ahead and share Bazinga's intro setting.
Should I close this calendar, by the way?
Yeah, you can close the calendar. All right. So, as we open our game, we open up on a small town out in the middle of nowhere in a place known as the Shattered Plains. As Bazinga, also known as, go ahead and Sheriff Malcolm Fillion, is relaxing.
I'm Sheriff Malcolm Fillion. Malcolm Fillion.
All right. Do whatever you're gonna do, and then I'll tell you what you're doing. That was my bad.
Well, I've been a sheriff for a long time, and it's just not getting me the notoriety I'm looking for. So now I'm gonna go and become a bounty hunter and get out there and
Get out there and do whatever. All right.
yeah.
So
and with my trusty peacemaker 6-shooter who never misses, I'm on top of the world. Or I'll
Right.
be there.
So we open up on you, and you're laying in a bed relaxing with a bunch of beautiful women around you, and they're giggling and talking to you. Oh, Malcolm, the way you took out that scoundrel the other day at the bar, oh, it was just exquisite. You weren't even looking at him when you did it. It was
Hey,
amazing.
Tootsie. Tootsie, give me another strawberry.
This girl walks over and hands you a strawberry and continues laughing. Tell us the story about how you killed Mad Dog. And it's like, let me get his name because I forgot his name. Mad Dog Mo's father, Mad Dog Me. Come on, tell us the story again.
Well, I was looking for Mad Dog Mo, and then Mad Dog Me came around when Mo was hiding, so I went and got Me and shot him right in front of Mo. So and I decided by going eeny, meeny, miny, Mo. So that's how I got Me.
So as this girl drops another like strawberry into your mouth, and the girls are cuddling up on you and laughing and stuff, one of them's like, "Oh, that's so amazing. Will you take me first?" And then the other one's like, "No, because he's got a date with me." And you hear the voice of the woman go down real low, and the girl in the dress slowly starts to fade, and you hear, "Get your ass out here, Fillion! You killed my paw! and I'm here to pay you back.
What is going on? There's plenty of me to go around, man. What?
As
And
you
I wake
wake up and you realize you're sitting on like the porch end of the police station in like a rocking chair, and down at the end of the street you see a guy yelling at you and pointing at you. Give me 1 second. Players and villains, intro actors. Here we go. You see this guy pop up down the end of the street.
Oh, I got that glitch with the thing.
Yeah. So
Oh my! Hang on. That's because I did fix it so it wouldn't do it anymore. But because
there it goes.
that's just my bad. I forgot to do Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure. It's probably gonna happen with every one because I forgot to shut them all off. If you shut blur off and it just swaps back and forth, it will no longer do it. See? So I'll have to make sure to check that each time. So you see this guy at the end of the street, Bazinga. He's, get out here, you yellow belt varmint!
I don't wanna. I don't feel like it.
Well, you're gonna wanna, or I'm gonna come in there and shoot you dead where you lay.
You don't want to mess with me.
Oh,
I
but
told
I
you.
do, coward. Yellow belly.
Fine, here I come.
All right, you come stepping out onto the street. Why are you so much smaller than it? There you go. You come stepping out onto the street.
Didn't we deduce that his token size is proportional to his ego size?
You see the guy, and he kind of reaches down towards his belt buckle. He's like, "Today's the day, law dog. I teach you a lesson about killing my father, me. And then when I get done, I'm gonna go find my other brother, you, and teach him a lesson too about leaving my father, me, to die."
Who?
Trust me, they're not made up. It's a joke.
What?
Boy, you better get ready. And he puts his hand down. He's waiting for you.
Where?
He's waiting for you to get ready to fire off a shot at him.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. So Bazinga says this is the intro, and I'm not trying to get people killed. And because you're very confident with yourself, I want you to roll me 3 d20s. You have triple advantage on this dude because you are dreadfully confident. It's just going to see who hits first because it's a simple intro thing. Go ahead and roll another one. Oh, they whatever. All right, we'll take the 20.
That's weird. They're not even showing up on my screen.
Oh, dude, that even works! Because a 1 got rolled, too, for the other guy.
It didn't even show the dice roll on my screen.
Could be a latency thing. I got a lot of people in here. All right, so you rip out your gun and you fire as he pulls, and you hit him clear in the neck, and he's like... He holds his neck. He's like, God damn you, Philly! And he starts firing off in random directions, and you just kind of stand there where the bullets fly by without even being phased because you're so confident in yourself.
I warned you, guy.
You
I'm just that good.
He falls over, crashes dead on the ground, and as he falls down, his gun falls out on the ground, and you see like a piece of paper fall out of his coat and kind of float over and land on the ground.
Undertaker, we got another one.
The Undertaker's not up right now. I didn't think you would bring out an Undertaker. That's my bad. Are you gonna do anything to it with him?
I'm trying to get everything to start working here. I go up to him and I check his pockets.
You gotta move your token, dude. Let me put it on free movement so you can move your token. All right, you start rummaging around, and you just find like a half-smoked cigarette, a small box of tobacco, and a piece of paper with blood on it that's kind of like partially pinned onto him, but flitting around in the breeze.
I'm gonna read that.
All right, you pick up the paper, and we're not gonna show it to you right now, so I'm gonna do everybody at once. But it's the flyer that we're gonna talk about at the end of the intros.
Okay.
And at this point, you kind of sigh. Life just getting boring to you, I guess, or something. You got to play us out, dude. It's your intro.
Oh man, these guys, they just don't get it. I tell them they got no chance with me. And everybody's so used to it in this town. This is why I got to get out of here. And scene fade.
All right, as you start to leave, the bartender comes out. Where you going? You haven't packed or anything, or got your horse, or done anything a normal person would do when leaving town. As she's yelling at you.
I'm always packed, honey.
Right now, I can see a comedy played by Chevy Chase playing this guy.
I should. Hey, remember, Bazinga's not much of an RP guy. He's doing pretty good right now. All right. All right. So you march off without supplies, I guess. Just heading off into the sunset. For people who may be watching, we're gonna pretend
I just called my horse, and my bag's on the horse.
he's gonna pretend. We're gonna
all I
pretend
got.
he read the flyer because I don't want to go through the flyer for every person. That would be crazy. We're gonna do it all at once. So we're gonna pretend he read the flyer, but you'll know what the flyer is at the end of all the intros. Okay, so we're gonna delete you off of here as you hop on your horse. What's your horse's name, by the way, dude?
Stitches. It's the first thing that came to my head. I don't know why.
Stitches.
Stitches.
Stitches. All right, and you go, "Hello, Stitches!" You just ride off into the distance. All right, let's see if we can pick up the RP with the next one. See how we can do with Nate. Let me kill the music. And go to Nate's intro. All right, Nate, yours is going to be a little more elaborate because you're in a part of the world that is actually, like, important to the setting of what's going on right now.
Mm.
And a second, I just want to... Oh, the smoke's in the way, that's why. All right. What are you rolling, dude?
I'm trying to get it to show up on the screen. I'm refreshing the page. It's the only thing that's not working right now is the freaking.
Is it because you're not getting it? Because it could be because of how I set up the roll boxes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any dice. It just shows up in the chat window.
All right. So as we open up on our second player, who is Nate, playing the character. Nate, would you introduce who you are and what you're playing?
Okay, so I am Zon. So wait, why is there? Who is?
Don't worry
these
about
random
that.
people?
We haven't got
None of
that
these-
far yet.
None of these people are me.
Yeah, because you're not on the screen yet, bro.
Oh,
I asked you to. What are you playing? These
Well-
guys are all new to D&D.
Well, no, but like I thought we were gonna slowly reveal that.
No, just the basic. Like, you're playing a travel. Like, give me your basic
Yeah.
intro to your character.
Okay. Zon is a traveling. He's kind of a nomad. Keeps to himself. Does not bother anybody, but he's searching for 4 very sacred items that need to be returned to him, so he can live in peace once again. He has some distinct abilities that will not be revealed this time, and he also might be of an transformed into a possible origin that a lot of people don't know of yet or have never seen before.
Okay. So that works. That's all I wanted.
Okay.
All right. So, as we open up on Nate's character, Zom is traveling from an area of the world known as West Gilead. Significant in the world because it recently was just destroyed and taken over by a group known as Odessa. Not much is known about this group, other than that they're highly technical military led by someone named Vincefield. They're proficient, they're powerful, and they wiped out most of West Gilead in a matter of days. Zom, you were on the front lines in this battlefield. Zon. Sorry, Zon.
No M.
Zon.
Anyway.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Zon. Kneel before Zon. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
Zon, you took it as an opportunity to get out quickly when you realized the kingdom of Gilead West was going to fall and that the capital would be next. So
Yes.
you abandoned the battlefield because you don't carry too much honor when it comes to battle other than your goal and what you wish to do. You spent days riding hard and fast to get to a border town known as Red Top, named for the odd red mountains around it in the area. As you arrive at this town, you found that refugees from all over were kind of streaming through. You rode by them, you see people dying, starving on the road. You can't really help them, so you just keep going. And you arrive at this town, and you see that it's heavily packed with refugees. Some children running around, some starving. It doesn't look like a very good situation, but you know you need to get through the border, which is at the other end of the town. So as you enter into the checkpoint area, go ahead and RP.
Oh, this damn place. I don't even know. Guess it's on moving on to the next area.
You see some kids kind of run around you. Hey, mister, you got any food?
I just kind of look up at them slowly from under my hat, and they see a hint of glowing eyes, and they run away.
They run off, starving, mind you, as they asked for food and you scared them off.
Yes.
Continue working your way down.
I keep on walking to myself. Oh, goddamn vagrants.
Nick, just so you know, I set that up to see if he would change his ways. He's still a kid killer.
Oh my god.
That one's for you, Nick. So as you come around this bend towards where the main checkpoint is, you see these three men, and they're standing over in a corner to the left of you, and you hear them talking. And they're like, you hear one of them, I don't know. Bill, kind of sounds like bullshit to me. Like, you're telling me this eccentric rich guy is gonna pay someone to go into a temple and solve a mystery for him? Just doesn't make sense. And that guy's like, oh, shut up, Ed. God damn it. All we do around here is kill people and steal food. And as much as I love killing people and children, I'm tired of stealing food. And then you hear another voice. Well, I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense, Bill. Why would he care so much about... And he's like, screw it, fine. You hear him crick up a piece of paper and he chucks it out over this dude's head, and it comes flying over and it hits off your shoulder and kind of rolls on the ground next to you.
All right, and as this hits my shoulder, I twitch toward my sword, about ready to try to cut someone's head off, mind you, and I notice it's just a piece of paper.
At this point,
Pick it up. And now I'm looking at the paper, I'm like, oh, people just throw in the trash wherever they feel like these days.
As you pick it up, the one named Joe starts walking towards you. Hey, you! That's my piece of paper! God damn it! You hear like a little laugh, and the one named Ed is like, come on, Bill. Let's steal some more food like the good old days. And he walks over.
Oh, no, before this even takes place, I look around, I notice there's not too many people around us at the moment. They're kind of off doing their own thing.
This guy's like turning and walking towards you.
So yeah, and then all of a sudden I flash towards him. He doesn't see it, and I'm already on top of him drinking his blood.
Oh, you're gonna dampier him?
Yes.
All right, so so this guy turns. He's like, Bill, come on, let's steal some more food from this useless bastard. And he starts walking towards you, and as he turns around, you like fucking leap through the air, crash down on his neck, and rip his jugular out.
Yes.
And he falls over on the ground, and like blood is squirting up in your face, and you're lapping it up. And this dude Joe's like, oh, oh, oh. And he goes to step back and pull his gun out. And as he's pulling his gun out, what do? Remember, no combat in the intros because it's just,
I am so. At first, I as I'm holding this guy, pretty much his head's hanging off his body. Blood is coming everywhere, and he goes to draw his weapon. Before he can, he just sees a kind of like I guess you could say a lens flare in the front of him, and all of a sudden he sees the blade come right across his throat.
The guy turns around and starts stumbling out, and he's like reaching towards Bill. And he falls down right in front of Bill, dead. Bill's like, I don't need no stinking paper! And you see him just fucking run off. Just takes off down the street.
That's what I thought.
Runs
Now, what's
off.
all the hubbub with this goddamn paper? Oh, some rich asshole, huh? Well, rich people tend to collect artifacts, so might as well take a nab at it. Let's go see what it's about.
All right, well, hold on that, so you can get that all together. So, as the two bodies lay there, you see the kids that were starving before run up and start ruffling through them to try to find food and whatnot. As you push forward up to the gates, there's a guy standing there with a shotgun. It's like, present papers, or you will not be getting through! And you with the sword, don't try that on me, boy. I'm way quicker than you. Papers.
Papers.
You have a passport, Nate.
Do I?
Because-
Okay. I'm about to say, I don't even know if I have a passport.
You have a passport.
Okay. Yes, that's fine. Here you are. Let me move along, though. I have somewhere to be.
He takes a look. All right. You can go through. So he steps aside and he lets you start walking through. And out to the outside gates. I'm going to do a quick reload because some of my music froze because there's a weird bug with music here. Did I say quick reload? Because that took like a minute. Alright. You come walking out the gates. On the other side of this mountain chain. Open road. Dead of night. Finish up your intro, dude. With whatever you want.
Okay. Well, it's off to the next town. We can see what this guy has. He could possibly have what I'm looking for. It's been a long time, but I would like to put my master's soul at ease and collect everything.
Remember, this is like anime in your head shit.
Yeah, and get everything back to the way it should be.
Perfect timing on the music as you walk off into the sunset. Alright, who's next on my beautiful list? Mitch!
Alrighty.
Mitch is going to be the funnest one.
I'll try my best.
No, it's going to be fun because of what I've done with it, dude.
Okay.
But,
You want me to start off with my intro or whatever?
yeah, go ahead and why is Bazinga still left on the other page? Hang on a second. I'm just gonna restart too because Bazinga. I don't know why Bazinga's still stuck on that page. Probably because he's trying to fix something. All right.
Not anymore.
Can you see the new page?
I just seen Nate walking in the sunset.
Yeah, why the fuck?
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to see a bar room now.
Yeah. Like it. There we go. There we go.
No, I don't know if it's because you have it set up like that, but dice do not show up on my screen.
I don't know if they're showing up for everybody else. We'll figure you out for next time on that. All right. So Mitchell, go ahead and give me what your character is as we intro into your scene.
My name is Kane Foster. I was once a trader of a tremendous array of terrific, tantalizing tonics. Those days are long past. After an unfortunate accident that's left me worse for wear, I've chosen a new career path. Tracking down a group of snakes what put me 6 feet under. And when I find them, let's just say I'll have enough oil to make my tonics for a long time.
Fucking, I love it. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and turn on your. You gonna laugh as soon as you hear it.
Oh boy.
All right, Mitch, you open up in a bar in the in a town known as Ashwood in the Shattered Plains, middle of the night, playing cards with a couple of people. A guy named Gary sits across from the table. Well, there you go, boy. League clubs. What do you got? Sorry, pair of clubs is what I meant to say. Mitch, do you never play cards?
I do, but
Po-
it's been a while.
It's a poker hand. Just say something like straight flush or something like that.
Alright. Straight flush.
Oh, God damn it, boy! That's the 12th hand in a row! Are you cheating me?
Couldn't if I tried.
Yeah, damn right you couldn't, because I'm super smart. Let's play another round. Picks up the cards, starts shuffling them up again. At this point, he kind of leans back. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Let me throw you on the map. I forgot to throw you on the map. I forgot to throw your token on the map.
Yeah, that might be helpful. Alright, let's see. Said perception.
Yep. Alright, he leans back and you notice his eyes glance back to behind you towards his buddy Mutt, who's at the bar. And he's like, alright, boy. How about we go for everything right here? All in. You down with that?
Don't screw me on this, Gary. Sure.
Why would I screw you? I'm gonna be screwing that bartender later. And he flips out the cards. You both pick up your hands. I'll take 2. And he puts his hand down. Picks up 2. All in. He kind of looks at you with a straight face.
Alright. You're on.
What are you doing?
I have to say that I have no clue what I'm doing.
All right. Say you want 3 cards or something like that. I should have asked you if you know how to play poker, dude. All right. So you trading out 3 cards or something.
Alright.
You know, he shuffles you out 3 cards. All right, boy. What you got? I really should have asked you if you know how to play poker. I forgot that he's young. He doesn't play poker.
I've
Say
played
I'm-
it before, just don't play it regularly.
Say you have a royal flush.
Oh god. Alright.
No, you. See, I don't know much about poker. You have 2 of a kind.
Alright. 2 of a kind.
And he, read him and weep, boy. And he puts down his hand, and it's all aces. Even though there's only supposed to be 4 aces in the deck. Or is it 5 aces?
Or,
The entire hand is aces, though. And it looks like I win, boy!
what fucking game are you playing at?
I don't know what you mean. You're talking to Gary here. Honest Gary!
You must not be as smart as I thought.
Honest Gary wouldn't do nothing. What are you talking about? As he slowly starts reaching down towards his guns.
I told you not to screw me, Gary.
Boy, I ain't the one that's gonna be screwing. And he yells, Mott, get him! You see this guy behind you start pulling his handguns out. Yes, sir, boss! Yes, sir, boss!
Get up. I pull out my rope.
What are you gonna do with that rope as they get... Gary dives behind the table and starts shooting blindly out. Like fucking Yosemite Sam. And Gary starts walking forward. Like, he doesn't know how to use the guns. He's not even pulling the triggers. He's swinging them at you.
I'm gonna duck as best I can, use the rope, swing it around one of the chair legs, and use it to fling it at the, God, what was the other guy's name?
Mutt.
That guy.
You slam Mutt in the head with the chair, and he goes flying back. And as he goes flying back, the girl behind the counter goes, oh! And you hear Gary, Mutt! Mutt! You out there? He's still firing off bullets at random, like fucking, like a psychopath. Do you his boss not really hurt? As he passes out.
Now I'm going to casually walk over to Mutt. Grab one of his guns.
Well, you are free to move if you want.
Alright.
You pick up his gun, and you realize it's not even loaded, and it's a toy gun. Because Gary wouldn't let someone as stupid as Mutt use a toy gun. I mean, use a real gun. Again, you still hear fucking Gary firing, but he's shooting blind, like out in the middle, like they're just winging by the bar and shit.
I just grunt in frustration and throw the toy gun, and I walk over. And I just stand right out of the range of the random flying bullets everywhere, and I wait
Right,
till he's all done with all
look
of
over
them.
here behind the table. Click, click, click. You still alive, mister?
And I go over to the table. I stand right above him,
Pops his head up a little bit.
and I'm standing right there.
Oh, gee whiz, mister! I meant no harm. I wasn't trying to hit you.
Sure
Clearly.
you won't.
I'll give you anything you want. Just leave me be, sir. Puts his guns down on the table. Starts emptying his pockets. He's like, he's throwing money, quarters, fucking piece of gold, some mining deeds, and a fucking folded up piece of paper. He throws them all on the table. Please leave me and Mutt alone. He dumb as shit. Without me, he's nothing. He'll be dead today.
Alright. I'll accept all this.
And he gets up and slowly starts walking over. He kicks Mutt in the ass. Get up, you son of a bitch! Let's get the hell out of here! And he drags Mutt out the door.
Idiots.
This is not playing out the way I envisioned it, but it's still pretty funny. What do you do, dude?
Gonna look around mainly at, usually they would have like a bulletin board or whatever, right? With flyers and shit on it.
Oh no, the piece of paper along with all the other stuff is the flyer. Like, he threw a bunch of change, money,
Alright.
and some deeds to a mine and some shit, and on top of all that is the flyer.
Alright, then I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay.
Gonna look it over. Not really sure what it says on it though, so.
Well, we had the meeting before. It basically is the thing that tells you what you're doing next. So we'll pass that. We'll do that all at the end. You fold it up. You grin. What do you do after? Pretend you know what you're supposed to be doing next.
Grab everything else,
Mm-hmm.
shove it in my pocket. And I nod at the waitress, bartender looking, and I just have a nice night and walk out.
As you walk out, what's your name again, young bird?
That's not important.
But I want to write you. As you walk
No,
out
you-
the door closes. Unless you're going to say something morbidly depressing.
I was just gonna say, no, you don't.
Okay. as you walk out into the night air, you rifle through some of the other stuff, see the money and everything. You step out. Do you have a hat?
No.
Okay. Roll up your whip, you hang it on your belt, you kind of flop your hair back, give a grin, and then you take off down the street slowly. All right. Next, JD, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'll be-
Let me do a quick check to make sure this is not gonna break like that other one did. See, I forgot to shut them all off of blur. Throw JD on the map. Also noted. I forgot to make sure all the grids were cool for these picture maps. So all the grids are like not big enough, which is why your fucking characters are small. But we'll just zoom in on them anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. All right. So our good friend JD starts off in a part of the world that not much is known about, known as the Dread Waste. In fact, most people think that there's no life there at all, as people in the civilized world go nowhere near this continent in the world. It's ravaged. It's basically, how could anything survive out there? JD, if you want to give a quick rundown of what your character is.
Hello, my name is Axel, Abner's son. Feel free to call me Axel. I am a cleric who likes to heal a lot. So much so, I think I've made it my life's mission to be the best healer possible. I draw inspiration from a guardian named Leo. Sometimes, when I dream,
Yep.
I communicate and or see visions and or other things I'm not allowed to say to him.
Okay. Give me 1 second because gotta do the reload again. This music problem pisses me off so much, but I can't fix it because it's just an overall problem with Foundry where it just sometimes won't play the music, and then you have to refresh to get it to play anything. And it plays it for you guys. You can hear it, but I can't. So I don't know if it's working or not. All right. So as we open up on sorry, he plays Leo in every damn game. As we open up on Axel, we find you in the shrine at your temple monastery. And you are kneeling down, meditating, having a conversation with your mentor, Leo. Axel, my child, I have trained you in everything that I can. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I think you are ready for the next step in your journey.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm itching to get out of here. See what's on the...
Remember,
Go ahead.
whether you're itching to get out of here or not, don't rush. Patience and virtue will guide you. But before you go, I do have to talk to you. I have had visions of your future. You need to go to a place known as Little Rock. There are going to be people there who need your help greatly. And without your help, the world may be destroyed. More than it already is. And if we ever hope to bring it back to the way it was in my time, you will be needed.
Yes, sir. I will make my way to Little Rock.
Take this with you. and he turns, like this is all in your head, and he turns and he puts his hand out and he points over, and you notice that like a window kind of opens up out to like the chamber you're in. So you're in like a mind thing where you're like floating in like space talking with him, but like a window opens up and you can see into the chamber you're in. And you notice that on the wall hangs the hammer and the shield. Funny thing, you gave your character a axe in your token, but you told me you wanted a hammer.
Oh,
So-
I did.
Yeah. So the weapon you have is a hammer right now, but we'll say it's an axe hammer. Like it's got both sides.
Sure.
But anyway, take the ancient artifacts you have trained in. They will be needed. And he points them out to you. They're the steam hammer and the steam shield that you have been training with all of your life. They're super powerful weaponry, special magical crystals give you access to basically power that he grants you as your guardian and patron. And he says, "Be vigilant, my child. The darkness surrounds us ever so often, and our time is fading." And as he says that, like, the dream sequence kind of fades away, and you wake up sitting inside this temple.
Well, that was weird. Looks like I gotta go to Little Rock.
I love it. Oh, that was weird. It's like, you do it, your character does it all the time, but that was weird.
Yeah, because, like, I was serious, you know?
So as you go over and you start picking up the thing, you hear a noise. It's like footsteps come. And busting in through the door. Oops, I forgot to give him his token. Give me 1 second. I've already built the token, I just forgot to add it to him. Because that's what happens, that's what I do. We'll just go with Wild Arms tokens and find it that way. That's the best thing about this program, Foundry. Like, it's so much easier for me to add stuff that I forgot to do within seconds of just looking in and going, okay, alright. I just gotta find, there he is. I'm gonna make him bigger.
I just realized I was muted this whole time. I'll be right back 1 moment.
Okay, so as you start walking towards the... My stupid thing's moving around. There we go. So as you start walking towards the doors break open, and in steps this guy, and he walks up. Axel! Axel, you son of a bitch!
Hi. What's your problem?
Just so you know who this is Tusk. He is your rival and has been training at the monastery along with you all these years. He walks up.
I ask him, I asked Tusk what got his panties in a bunch.
He walks right up to you. He's smaller than you, but he'll be bigger when I actually fix this problem in actual maps. I always forget to fix something. He looks up into your face and he goes, "How many times are you gonna be the teacher's fucking pet? You've done nothing to earn this. I have been out on my own and traveled this land already. And you, sheltered like a baby, get to come into the master's temple and pray to him and meditate with him daily." He also does not know you're leaving yet, so if you want to rub that in too, feel free. We're just building story for your character.
I mean, so you're telling me all of this stuff, and it sounds really cool. There must be a reason that he's choosing me instead of you.
Choosing you? For what? What do you mean, choose?
Well, I'm obviously have a better connection to him than you do, and you're quite bitter about it.
What does he have you doing?
Well, maybe one day you'll find out. But for now, I must go to Little Rock.
You gonna walk by him?
Hell yeah.
Alright, go ahead and move your token by him, so I can slide him out of the way as you do it, like a prick. And he kind of stumbles back. He's looking at you, and as you walk out the doors, he's like, Axel! The door's shut. "Ah!" And you don't hear him
And
anymore.
then, I yelled to him, if you spend as half as much energy studying as you do being mad at me, you might get somewhere. And then I leave.
Doors slam shut as you walk out into the open.
Are we free falling?
You walk down, you come out the temple side, out in the middle of the wasteland. Go ahead and finish up what you're doing as I send you off.
I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm just going. I'm ready to go.
We'll say you picked up some supplies and all that stuff, said goodbye to the other monks of the temple, the people that aren't assholes that you weren't fighting with.
Right.
You go outside, there's a horse waiting there, there's a monk, he's like, Master Axel, the headmaster bid me give you this, or something, I fucked up the word, give you this horse, and tells you head south. There we have a master sorcerer ready to teleport you to the mainland. Once you go there, you cannot return. We wish you luck. And he bows.
I ask him, like, ever?
Well, sir, nobody from the other outside world has ever been here, so if you can return, you'd have to find your own way. We cannot bring you back.
Oh.
Don't worry, JD, there'll be a point where your party returns to this place. It just means you can't come back of your own free will right now.
Alright.
Also, you're gonna have the ability to commune with Leo whenever you sleep.
Right.
So if you wish to continue talking to him. As you ride off through the canyons, you hear the echoing of the horse sounds in the background. Where did I put my horse sounds? Because I feel like I put some horse sounds in here somewhere.
We need some coconuts.
Fuck you, dude. Alright, whatever. So you ride off. Alright, who's next on our list? Nick!
Oh boy.
Like, I apologize that this is taking some time, but I wanted everybody to have a little bit of a chance to build some character for the character as we started this session. We only got 3 left.
I like it, honestly.
Alright, let's see. Nick. Nick's is my most elaborate put together one.
I'm gonna be winging it for like 90% of this because I don't remember how I had this.
That's
planned.
perfectly fine, dude. That's perfectly fine. I also forgot to give him Misty Step, so I'm just gonna move him around.
All right.
That's my bad, dude. I forgot to give him Misty Step. All right, let me open up your thing so I can get a quick check on what's going on here.
Meanwhile, you can introduce your character, Nick.
Yeah, go ahead and start off with introducing your character while I do this.
All right. My name is Garrett Goldcrest. Oh boy.
I love it.
What'd you say?
Go on.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you used that song. My name is Jarrett Goldcrest. Now, I come from a family that's too busy feuding with another to realize what's really important. And now, as a result, bands have been terrorizing my hometown, and nobody's doing anything about it. So, taking it upon myself, go out there, find some outlaws, bring them justice. Fortunately, last escapade took my hand, and I ain't too happy about that.
Matt, last escapade.
Got myself a mechanical one, but it ain't nearly as good as the real thing. Still, work to be done, and I'm gonna do it.
I'm trying to find Misty Step. Give me 1 second. Keep RPing, dude.
You don't need to do the
I
Misty
want
Step.
it. I want it, you son of a bitch.
I don't have anything else left to say.
It's been a while since I had any food. I figure I'll stop to eat.
And then I saw Forrest Gump.
All right.
Blasted hand of mine ain't helping things.
All right. So, Nick's adventure starts off on his way to East Gilead. In East Gilead, on his way to the docks to take a boat on the sand seas, heading out to wherever as he continues to look for the people that did this to his hand. We open up with you walking down a path on a stormy afternoon that you've been down many times since you grew up in this area of the world. Yet for some odd reason, you stop and realize this road doesn't look the same as it normally has. It doesn't look right to you anymore.
I ain't too sure what's going on here. Could swore I took the right route.
As the wind starts blowing harder and harder, you notice darkness starts to fill the air around you and lightning's crashing up all over the place in the area of where you are. And then you hear like a strike of lightning hit an overpass right in front of you, and smoke pops up, and out of the smoke you see a man fade into existence. Well, hello there, child.
Who in tarnation are you?
Well, my name is Belzebub. He kneels down, like kind of like ducks and does like a flourish. Patron god at your service. You seem to be lost, confused, not sure how you got here, my child. He kind of sounds like a preacher almost.
Now listen here, Sonny. Listen here, bud. I ain't too wise as to what you're planning at here, but you ain't my pa, so don't start calling me Sonny Boy. You got that?
Child, I say this with all due respect, but I sense anger in you.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
I sense like you desperately want something, but you're not sure how to get it.
Well, I like my hand back. That's what you're offering.
I didn't say I was offering anything.
Well, sir,
All of a sudden,
I ain't sure what you're playing at, but what?
pops up
Where
directly
the
behind
heck
you
did-
and leans in.
Oh!
Who said I was playing, my child? That's a lovely hand. But it doesn't seem to have what you want anymore, does it?
I got my gun trained on him this whole time.
As you turned to point the gun at him again, now, child. Violence is never the answer in these types of situations. I merely aim to help.
What are you playing at? Speak.
You wish me to speak plainly?
I'd much prefer you did rather than talking in riddles.
Perhaps I can help you get back what was lost.
And how'd you do that?
And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this box. And he whisks his hand around the box. And again, he disappears and appears directly in front of you. Kneels
Can you
and
stop with all this magic teleportation mumbo jumbo?
I apologize.
too
It's
much
the
fan
only
of
way
it.
I move.
Oh, wow.
And he hands you the box. But before you take this, if I give you this, it will grant you the power you need to do what I bid. And if you do what I bid, at the end of it, I will restore that which was lost.
You're gonna have to be more specific, sir. I ain't one to fall for stupid deals.
That's the deal you get, my friend. You serve me for a period of time. I grant you power to do what you need to do. And when done, I return what is lost.
I'm gonna need more information, sir.
Nick, you're not getting any more information, sir. He's... Child, does one ask his god what he wishes of him Or does he just serve?
I ain't much the following type, but if you can give me my hand back,
If that's what you ask for, then that will be done.
and all I have to do, what exactly? What is it I have to do?
And he steps back. Normally, I don't explain every detail. But for you, I like you. You will be my hand of death. Warn you, nobody who doesn't deserve it. But there are targets I wish removed from this world, and their souls
Outlaws?
given to me. Outlaws, yes. Some may not be outlaws. Some may have committed a crime that no one even knows about. But you will. They are all
So-
terrible people, though.
So let me get this straight. All I have to do for you is continue doing what I'm already doing, and you're going to give me the ability to know who in particular I should actually be hunting for, even if nobody actually knows about it.
Well, you're still free to hunt others that you need to. But when you come across a target I know of, you will be told. You will be let to know.
All right, seems simple enough to me.
He goes to hand you the box. Do you take the box?
Yeah, I'll take the box.
As you take the box, you feel a sharp pain in your metal hand, which you shouldn't feel any pain in, as a symbol burns into the knuckles.
What?
That is just a contract, my son. Now, feed it some blood. This is a cue for you to pretend that you're doing your blood sacrifice move.
Wait, how do I do that?
Just pretend RP that you like cut your finger or something and smear it on your other hand. He's asking you to sign the contract in blood. The contract is like the symbols he put on your knuckles of your metal hand.
All right, if you say so. So I'll just, I guess, like just
Yeah, just RP it. We're not
bite
gonna
my
roll it.
thumb and just like, yeah, I'll just bite my thumb and then like smear it across the.
As you
knuckles.
do, each one of the symbols light up in succession. He's like, now open the box. And as you open up the box, let me do something super cool if I can.
I'll be back momentarily.
Yep. All right. This will only take like a half a minute. Maybe it might take a little longer than that. Item marked. Skill icons. I don't want to waste a ton of time looking. All right, we're gonna RP it, and you see this gold-plated gun, black, like pitch black metal, silver handle, gold-plated around where the bullet things are, and each one of the runes that are on your the four knuckles on your hand, plus the knuckle, the knuckle of your thumb, and then in the center of your hand, are all on each one of these chambers. And he says to you, I grant you curtain call, a very special handgun. Give of your own blood, and you can curse your targets with this gun. And you take the gun out, put it in your hand, and you notice immediately the metal hand feels almost real. He's like, and he says to you, that hand will now work as well as a real hand will for the time being, as you serve me. And you spin the gun around like a gunslinger. You aim real quick and take a shot. Hits like you're like exactly the way it's supposed to work. If you feel like RP in that, go ahead.
This I can get behind. Only thing is, am I able to attach my blade from my old gun onto this thing?
Absolutely. And then he goes and motions his hands over your old gun, and the blade disappears, and it appears on the other gun attached to the bottom of it.
Now that there's impressive. All right, where do we begin?
Then you see him disappear and fade off, and as he does, you hear a voice in the wind, and he says to you, "Here, take this," and a piece of paper floats down right in front of you.
All right, so I reach down and take a look at it.
All right.
And
You see-
we're not going over what's on the paper right now.
No,
right?
just
We're
to the
going
end.
over
You see the flyer, you pick it up, you read it off, finish up what you're doing so we can move on to the last two people.
All right, seems simple enough. And I waltz off into the distance.
Dude,
I keep the old gun too.
that fucking voice, man.
I'm gonna be honest. That I've been practicing voices and stuff. That was not the voice I practiced at all. I don't know why that voice just came out, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it.
It's
So,
called Panic,
voice I got.
motherfucker. It's called Panic.
Yeah, panic.
All right, up next is Val. Val's a little simpler.
So Raven is a vigilante who wields ancient relics in order to dispense justice, and who wanders the world seeking to train his skills both in his gun and in his psionics.
All right. So as we open up on you, Val, or Raven, as I will call you, hopefully from now on, you are, again with this fucking thing, if I have to do this every time, I have to do it every fucking time. Every time I start a new scene, I have to fucking fix the music problem. Alright, so as we open up on you, you're up on top of a rooftop in a town in the... Oh god, what the fuck was the place called? Powder Keg Mountain region of the world. A massive mountain that controls giant landscapes. It's huge, the amount of space this mountain region is. You've been up on top of this building for 4 days, waiting for your target to come in. As you sit up there, training your sights and watching for this target. Go ahead and RP what you're doing.
I mean, I sit there, mumbling to myself, "Where are you, you fat bastard? You've ruined people's lives for too long. Where are you?"
As you're saying that to yourself, you hear... So let me move this up. One to make it... You hear something coming down the mountain canyon into town. You see a horseman riding up. He pulls up. Oh! Gets off the horse, walks around the back to where the packs are and starts, detaching its stuff. Let me go ahead and stop the horse, because he's not on it anymore.
Is it my target?
Well, you have to take a look.
I've got my gun trained on him. I'm looking down my scope.
It looks like it's probably him.
All that money stolen, all those lives ruined, and yet it won't buy you a single minute longer of your life. And I take my shot.
As he starts to turn to start walking into the saloon, you fire off a blast. I'm just gonna fire it so we can hear the sound effect. And it goes, your sniper rifle's so powerful, it shoots right through him. It doesn't even really look like it impacts. You see him step forward once, twice, and then the body just collapses over, as if you took away the sound, you wouldn't even notice that a gun went off, or notice what has happened to this guy as his body collapses down.
I start gathering my stuff and making my way down onto the street.
All right, whatever way you want to do it, move your token.
I'll probably make my way down through the building, not rushing, but also not dallying, not dilly-dallying. I don't want anyone else picking up my bounty.
As you come down the stairs of the saloon and start walking out, you notice every person in the saloon is acting like they heard or saw nothing. They're just playing cards, music still playing, drinking, not even paying attention as you walk out the door.
I walk out, I hoist the body onto my shoulder, and I start making my way to the sheriff's office.
After a couple minutes walking down the street, you come busting into the sheriff's office. We're going to just use a random token for the sheriff. You know what? Gary! Well, hey there, partner! What do you got there?
I plop the body down onto the desk. I place the poster, the wanted poster, next to it.
And
The
I'm trying to fucking de-target, like de-control one of the big things so I can take him off your shoulders. They won't let me fucking do it. There we go. Plop. And Jacob is like, whoa, my coffee! And he grabs his coffee cup. Oh, that's Scumbag Joe!
Yes.
He's not worth much. Well, why'd you
Good
go through the
old
trouble?
scumbag.
Why'd you go through all the trouble of killing him if he's not worth much?
The reward.
All right, we're gonna do you early for this. I need you to roll me a d20, please, and then we'll get everybody else after.
Oh boy. That is. Sorry, I keep using the wrong one. There we go. I don't know why it's called Flame Sphere. I did not select Flame Sphere.
I don't know. You start with 170 gold. He hands you an extra. He hands you 100 gold. He says, "Well, thank you. Over there on that board is some more if you want to take a look." And he points over at like a pole behind you.
I go up to the board. I find the poster.
You see,
Looks like a job.
you see a flyer with some information about some stuff going on, along with some other wanted posters.
I pull down the flyer. Looks like a job for me. And the next time the sheriff turns back around, I am gone with only a black feather up where I stood.
The sheriff is dragging the body off the table. He drops it on the floor, and he's like, "Oh, good job, partner! Oh, god damn it, where the hell did you go? Son of a bitch!" She just disappear. As you step outside into the street one more time, give me whatever you're gonna RP for the last step of your intro.
I immediately head back to where I'm staying, gather up my not particularly plentiful belongings, and what would be the transportation I would use to get to the address on the flyer?
Where you are, you will be basically boarding the train where everybody else is boarding from where you are in the world. So you basically head out to the train station in Powder Keg Mountain region, is where you'd be heading off to.
Yes.
And just for fun, as you walk by, you free that dude's horse and let it ride off. You hop on yours, and you ride away. All right. Time for the last one. I like this one. Well, we'll see, because I'm freeballing a lot of this shit, just so you people know.
Oh boy. Me too.
Freeballing. All right. Alex, go ahead and introduce your character.
All right. So Destin is a kobold artificer, a young kobold artificer who's he's from a family of artisans, and he's longing for adventure to make his own mark in the world in a different way than his parents have been able to. His family as a whole. And I think that basically summarizes the character.
All right. So, as we open up on you
I guess
have
I'm
been...
working
What's that?
in the workshop. I guess I'm working in here.
Yeah. Well, not working. Remember, you said you know about all this already. You already have the flyer. You're getting ready to leave.
Yeah, it's final preparations.
Yeah. So, as you hear a storm kind of breaking outside, you're going around gathering some stuff, putting together everything you need. Is there anything you wish to do before I start the thing? Now's the time.
All right, so I've got my wrench. My other tools. And where was it? Destin is kind of wandering around in a panic, just looking for the last things, making sure he's not missing anything.
All right. So as you're doing that, you hear a noise as the door opens, and you see an old man, a somewhat old man, kind of walk in. Say, there you are, son. I've been looking all over for you.
Hi, Dad.
Don't hi, Dad, me. And he sits down on the bench. He's like, come here. Sit down, my boy. I think we need to talk. He sits down and he puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, I know what you're doing, son.
You're not going to stop me, Dad. I have to do this.
I didn't say I wanted to stop you, my son. I just know what you're doing. And I want to make sure you're prepared. Ever since you were a child, I always knew. I mean, when you were less than a year old, we found you a mile down the road. You were exploring an old house. Do you think I didn't know that someday this is something you would do? I just wish you would come and tell me in the first place, son.
I was just worried.
Worried about what? Have I ever stopped you in pursuing anything you wish to do? I built you your own damn workshop. He kind of like looks around.
But Mom, she wanted me to.
Keep going. I'm just kind of like placating in the background.
Yeah, that's kind of just an unfinished thought.
Oh, okay. Look, my boy, your son, my boy, your mother, she's gonna have a hard time letting go, but she understands. She's gonna understand. We just won't tell her until you're gone. And he walks up, and he puts both hands on your shoulders, and he kneels down because you're much shorter than him. And he looks directly in the eye, and he's like,
not much shorter, but shorter.
yeah, okay. He looks you directly in the eye, and he just says, this place is not big enough for you anyway. Your future's out there. Take it. Do everything you can to make your life grand. And then he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a piece of paper and he goes, but I think you're going to need this, my son. And he hands you a piece of paper and it's a ticket for the train.
You already know about the race?
I know about all of it. I found the flyer weeks ago. I know what you're planning to do. And you're old enough to make your own decisions, my son.
How did you know I forgot a ticket?
Because you're my son. And you remembered everything you need to build and do what you do. But I'm sure you didn't remember to get what you need to go where you're going. And then he walks over to the corner of the workshop. And behind like a couple of boxes, he pulls out a bag and he walks over and he throws it at you and he's like, You may have your tools and your books and your stuff in there, but I'm betting you don't have a bed. Oop. Wolves in the background. I'm betting you don't have a bed. I'm betting you don't have food. I'm betting you don't have water, my son. Because you're always thinking about your next adventure, but never what you need to get it done. Everything in that bag is what you're going to need for an adventure. And then he walks over and he gives you a hug. Don't forget about us, son. As he starts to tear up slowly. Oop. Wrong one.
I think Destin is like opening his mouth to say something, but he's not sure what to say.
He hugs you and gives you a kiss on the forehead. He says, "Go out the back. I'll handle your mother." He starts to walk away. And he gets to the door and he opens it. He looks back one more time and he goes, "You make a big enough noise out there, so we hear you here." And then he smiles and walks out the door.
Giggity.
As this
I think-
beautiful... I love this music.
Destin now takes a moment to just collect himself after that. And now he looks at the bag up at the door where his dad just left. And he throws the bag over his shoulder with all of the, along with the other things he needs. And he gets out and grabs the, I guess, exosuit, kind of. Gets
Well,
ready.
you have that like covered up outside.
Yeah. He
Alright.
goes and he gets in, and he's going to go.
All right, give me 1 second so I can swap the image. I just want to make sure it's working correctly. Of course, it's not. None. All right. So as you step outside over to the exosuit, you step down and you feel something hit your leg in like your coat, and you're like, I don't remember putting anything in that pocket.
Well, obviously, I'm going to lean down and pick it up.
So you reach into the pocket and you feel something. And you pull out a locket hanging from a chain. As you open up this locket. God damn, dude, the repeat isn't working. It's supposed to keep repeating this shit. It's not working. It's fucking up all of it.
That's funny.
So you open up this locket and
I'm better.
you see a picture of your father, your mother, and you. And another piece of paper falls out onto the ground in front of you.
And I pick it up.
You open it up and it says, "P.S. Son, here's another ticket for when you return home. Don't forget about us. We love you. Now go get your Destin." I'm kidding.
Oh god. And there's a small, almost wistful smile on Destin's face as he continues on his way towards the train station.
And we fade to black on that one. And that is all the intros. All right, so real quick, everybody roll me a d20. And then I'm going to tell you to put... All right, so let's see. Bazinga, you start with 90 gold. Destin, you start with 100. If you know how to do money, you tell me. Mitch, you start with 200.
So wait, what am I rolling? Sorry.
Checks out for the character.
D20, 1d20.
All right,
Okay, there it is.
so
Everything looks.
does
different.
everybody know how
Oh,
to add money? Or does anybody else not know how to add money? I'll just go through and add everybody's money real quick.
I got it on mine.
I just don't know how to open my character without a character.
All right, well, I'm going to go through. All right, you got a 20, Mitch, right? Mitchell.
You muted?
Yeah, I believe you got
Yeah,
a
you-
20. Destin, what did you get?
I got a 10, so I added 100.
Alright. Nick, you got a 1, right?
Yeah, I got a 1.
You are dead broke.
Rip.
13?
Raven,
That
what did
fits
you
the
get?
character.
Oh, you already did you. Bazinga, you got a 9, right?
Yep.
I believe Nate also got a 1.
Damn, 2 nat 1s already?
And did we do JD? Did you roll a 20?
Yeah, I got 13.
All right, so you got 130 good. Okay. Now we can actually start the game. All right, let me slide all of the people on here.
That intro was not at all what you were discussing earlier. That was beautiful.
Well, I wanted to make slight adjustments, but in general, the point was. I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Zon. All right, now your tokens are on here, not for anything important. It's just so you can see the map easily.
On where?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm about
there we
to
go.
show you right here. All right. So we start off our game. Where's the actual intro? Here we go. Start train music. All right. So we start off our game at a train station. I've already rolled to do this, so Alex is going to kick off first because he's running late. I mean, because he was getting his thing. And Mitch, you are also running late. So everybody else is already on the train.
Mitch is just rejoining the call real quick.
Oh. Okay, we'll say Val. So Val and Mitch are running late. Nobody move their tokens right now. Don't make me lock you back in place, because I'll fucking do it.
I thought we were on the train.
Yeah, but this is just for visual. This is like theater of mind stuff. I've been doing this in the Dragon Quest campaign. You haven't had it happen yet in the to see it, but this is theater of mind stuff so that you can get a visualization. All right. So the rest of you on the train, but Val and Nick are running. Val and Alex are running late and have arrived at the train right now. As we,
I think maybe Raven isn't running late. He's been at the station the entire time. He's going to be the last one to board.
Okay, that's fine. Either reason for you two to not be on the train yet. All right. So let me go ahead and So it's nightfall, storming out a little bit. The train is filling up with stock and stuff. It's a stock train. It's not a train for passengers, though you can get a ticket and get on board this, but usually there's not many passengers on this. It's more of a like police train or like a sheriff train and a train that moves stock in back and forth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. So as you come running up, Alex, to the sorry, I'm gonna remember to use names. Destin, you come running up to the train tracks and you see the train and you're guy like, all aboard! 5 minutes! 5 minutes! Stocking is done. Any leftover passengers, you have 5 minutes to get on board.
Sir, I have a ticket.
I'm not gonna lie, I love it. He walks up to you. Ticket, please.
I hand him the ticket.
Looks at it and punches a hole in it. Very good. Do you have a weaponry on you, good sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You will be traveling in the prison car at the front with the guards. All people with weaponry must travel in that car. All of you have weaponry. Don't bother lying about it.
Sir, am I?
What?
I'm not under arrest, sir, am I?
Absolutely not, sir. This is a transport train. We transport food, supplies, military supplies, and prisoners. And anybody who has a weapon must ride in the front car with the rest of the guards. The rest of the cars are filled with mostly shopping, mostly supplies and such, and there's one car at the far back for normal civilian passengers. But if you have a weapon, you are not a normal passenger. Right this way, sir. And he points to the area where you see like 2 armed guards, and as you're walking up, you see them escorting onto the train. See, when you have 1,000 different things built and you're trying to figure out where the NPCs are that you're using, you see these guards escorting as you come walking up. That guy's going to have to be made bigger. I'm going to fix scaling for sure. You see the guards escorting this man onto the train in chains, head to toe, completely chained up. Get in there, scum! As they like kind of push him, he looks back. He's like, I'm going to remember that. And he gets pushed into the train. You see him disappear. And then you walk up next, and the guards are like, this way, sir.
All right, and I just step over.
And then Val, from where you are, you hear another yell. 2 minutes! 2 minutes to get on board the train as you come stepping out from behind the shadows. We'll say you're over here for now.
Yeah, Raven was exactly. Was watching from the shadows, from like behind a beam, watching all of this unfold, taking note of everyone getting onto the train, seeing the time, figures no more people. Anyone else that shows up is going to be too late. Walks up to the conductor or whoever was receiving people. Here's the ticket. I've got weapons.
Ticket, sir. Oh, well, you answered all of my questions pretty quickly. Oh, if only more people respected the conductor like this. Thank you, sir. And he let you by. You walk up onto the train. As you start getting close, you hear a voice behind you, and it says, a second. Like I said, 100 different pages of NPCs and shit. Yeah. Excuse me, good sir. May I pass, please? And you see this woman walk up behind you. Excuse me, I am in a terrible rush, and I have traveled a long distance and would like a hot bath. Excuse me, sir.
Is she trying to get past me?
Yeah,
Or the conductor?
she's trying to get up onto the train past you.
I mean, I'm getting into the train myself. I'm just going to walk in front of her.
All right. So as you walk in front, you feel a slight tug on your coat. And then you walk into the train, and then you hear the conductor and, excuse me, miss, ticket, please. And she pulls out a piece of paper as the door kind of slides shut in front of you. You barely see that she pulls out a ticket, and she kind of looks up at you and gives you a wink and smile. And the conductor's like, oh, very good, very good. There you go, beautiful. Right this way. And he lets her onto the train, and she climbs onto the train.
I'm going to turn around to her. You may have stolen my ticket, but you're not stealing my seat.
Oh, sugar. You're going to be wanting to sit with me. And then she walks off sultry, slowly away from you. All right. Let's kick this shindig off. Let's see if it works correctly. All right. As you see the train traveling, moves in. It's a cold night, thunderstorms. I'm trying to delay for the music and such.
The wheels clacking against the rails.
All right, where do you guys want to be positioned on the train? I'm going to let you guys move your tokens. As soon as I load this up.
The most out of the way place.
Well, you can pick where you want to move to. Let me just... We do not need 2 Jareks. 1 is definitely enough.
All right.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Destin stepped on the train and just kind of ended up in this corner, not paying attention to who's around him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the other side, also not paying attention. Well,
yeah. We have to stop here, though, because the guards are blocking this area. She's supposed to be over here. Guards are blocking this area.
I'm gonna sit on this.
Are these tables to the side?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so I'll
bunks
just
and
be,
tables and
sitting
such.
I'll be sitting at which one's a table?
Well,
Uh,
you can see a table, but you also see bunks. If you zoom in,
Yeah,
you
they're-
can tell.
I think this is a table, right?
You're close enough,
Yeah.
dude. You don't have to be that precise on it. We'll say you're
Okay.
sitting at a table.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a table looking towards the guards.
All right. What about you,
So-
Axel?
Chilling.
Right there.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Let me open
Raven's
up-
going to be sticking close to the person who has his ticket.
Let me open up my notes. All right, I'll let you guys take the floor with RP. You guys have positioned yourself in different spots on the train. None of you know who each other is right now as the train ride goes. You hear a guy walking up and down the aisles. 3 hours! 3 hours to destination! 3 hours! As he walks off and leaves to the back cars.
So I walk up and I sit at this table right in the middle and put my legs up on the table and relax because, you know, I'm so confident. and all.
Lay your hat like forward so it looks like you
Yep.
can't see, but you can see because you're fucking you.
Yep.
Destin's a little anxious and very excited, so I think in typical, like what he typically does at that point is he channels that to work on whatever his project is, and right now that's his armor.
Yep.
So he stepped out of that, and now there's just the basically the exosuit that he has, and he's just inspecting it and kind of just tightening some bolts here and there.
Alright.
Just making sure everything's up to spec.
You see, at this point, this guy kind of walks up over to this table. Good evening, boys. Name's Steele. What brings you to this part of the world? He's talking to these Zom and Jarek. Zon and
Yeah.
Jarek.
Do you have anything better to do right now?
No, it's a 3-hour ride in a stuffy car, my friend. Just being polite. What about you? He turns and looks over at you, Jarek.
All right, so I'm just gonna give Western Nick Valentine a quick look over and be like, "Well, I ain't here for pleasure, that's for sure. I'm here on business."
You don't look like you've been around much pleasure, especially with that hand. You look like you've seen some stuff.
Sir, I kindly advise that you watch it.
Oh, I'm not trying to
Back off.
insult, my friend. I'm just saying it looks like you can handle your own.
Oh, you got that right.
As you have this conversation with this guy, like I'm trying to give you guys a chance to RP and not move too fast, but as you have a conversation with this guy, I need everybody on the train who's in the middle of doing something. First of all, who here is trained in perception?
That would be Destin.
Perception. No perception for me.
Nope.
Is it only Destin?
Yeah, it might just be
Oh,
Western.
well, no, I have a +3 on perception, too.
No, are you trained in it?
Oh.
Like proficient?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Destin does have proficiency in perception.
Okay. That's what I'm asking. What about you, JD? Do you have training in perception?
I'm trying to find it.
Yep. It's under your main page. If you click on your token to bring up your thing.
If you click where it says
Yeah, I have
advanced,
perception proficient.
All right. So I need the people who are have perception to go ahead and roll me a perception check. The rest of you don't have a clue.
that's a 9.
Just double click on the if you click on the sheet, it will ask you for the roll. All right.
Oh, okay.
JD, you notice while you're sitting in the corner, sorry, Axel, you notice pretty quickly that this girl is talking to this guard and she's kind of, rubbing his shoulder and just chatting this dude up. Is anybody in the group, I mean, are you, because you're the only one who passed it, you're not trained in Arcana, so you won't, all right. Okay, so you notice that she's talking to this guy, and the guard is kind of like dropping his attention. And as she's talking to him, she's slowly making her way around him and getting in between him and the chained up person while she's talking to this guy.
Could Raven also get in on this? Because he's already been paying very close attention to this person.
Yeah, I'll allow you to notice because you're actually watching her, so you notice her doing this too. As a matter of fact, as she walks away from you, she's like, "I got business to take care of, sugar," and she walks off.
Are there any other guards in the car?
No, he's the only one right now.
And who's this guy that she's in between? You said
Is it
he's
the guy
locked
in
up?
manacles?
The guy that was, yeah, he's chained up. He was brought onto the train by while you guys were already on board.
Is he a bad guy?
You don't know. You don't know who he is. You just know that he's chained up, and this is a prison train.
So I'm gonna get closer.
Yeah, I believe I made it free so you can. All right, so as you start walking up,
Quietly, casually join this conversation, but keeping my attention on this salute.
all right, so you basically walk up to her as she's talking, and at this point, I'm gonna let you two that are watching her give me another perception check to see if you notice. Ten. JD, what do you got for me?
Did I roll?
No, I didn't roll.
No.
Oh, nice.
All right, you notice a weird shimmer on one of her arms. Like, there's something magical going on as you see, like, the shimmer. And as you see this shimmer, you notice that the guard is almost like
Charmed?
charmed in a way. Like, he has no clue what's going on. And as you see this shimmer start to fade, you notice that her arm is not on her, like, belt like you thought it was. It's actually reaching out and unlocking the locks on this guy. And as she's unlocking them, if you guys want to, if you want to respond, JD, at any point with anything.
Yeah, can I tell, like, put out my I guess my hammer and tell her to stop?
Yeah, if you want, you can reach your hand out.
Yeah, I'm like fully up in her shit right now.
And she kind of looks over and smiles, and she says, "My boy, I don't think you're gonna want to be that close." And as she says that, you hear an explosion. Oh, hang on a second, let me...
Ooh.
Oh, that actually came up. Boof. And you see another one blow up down bottom. Air starts rushing in to the train.
I assume that this is something that I'm hearing in the
Yes,
back.
you all shock to the explosion as you hear, boof. And the train shakes left and right a little bit.
Is Raven caught in the blast at all? Does he have to try and
No,
make-
it's a
make-
small blast. It's like a window blowing out. It's not huge. It's just because if it was huge, it'd blow the whole train off. Like, it's like just let me take your token real quick. It's like this little area right here. Just the window blows open.
Okay.
And then it happens on the other side. And flying in. Let me see, where is it?
Destin, realizing that something is going down, is probably climbing into his armor frantically.
All right.
Mm.
So Destin, you shoot for your armor as these guys come crashing through the windows. The front and back of this area right here. As two more windows blow out at the front and back. If anybody want it, Axel, you're right next to me. You can try to react to anything you want right here, but keep in mind this is like an intro thing, so you guys can't affect too much.
Well, seems like business found me.
I look over at him and go, "This ain't business. This is just misuse and mishandling and just stupidity."
I was really hoping you were gonna say this is pleasure.
Oh,
This ain't business. This is pleasure. And pulls your fucking sword.
but no, I look at him like, yeah, but I am feeling kind of thirsty though.
As you say that, you see the guy is free and starts to move back, and he's like, "Boys, hold them as we take it back." And they start stepping back towards the doors. Steele's like, "Oh, God damn it, Flint! You won't escape again!" And he starts moving forward.
Raven's gonna train his gun on the person escaping that just got released.
We don't
Well-
have guns.
Hmm?
We don't have our guns.
Yeah, you don't have your guns.
Oh, we don't?
No, they let you on, but the guns are being held on. That was
Oh,
my
I
bad.
believe-
The guns are on a lockbox.
All right.
My bad. I forgot to mention
Why
that.
were we having to be in the prisoner's cell if we couldn't have our weapon?
Because they're keeping an eye on all of you. Anybody who gets on the train that rides in the front with has weapons has to be confined to the front car. It's not a prison car. It's the place where they confine people who have weaponry, but they still hold on to your weapons.
Okay.
I know it doesn't make too much sense, but it will when you figure out what's with this train company. It's all part of an arcing storyline as to why they treat people like this, outlaws and bandits and shit like that. But you still have your fists and stuff. You have your axe because it's just a hammer. The guns have been taken, dude. So he, like, for example,
I've been
Kane has his whip
grappling.
because his whip can be manifested.
In that case, would I still have my taser on me?
Yes.
I'll start pulling that out at least.
All right. So as this is taking place, Steele moves forward, and he doesn't know if he can trust any of you. So he's kind of like in between all of you, and you see him. He's what do you call it? An ex-sheriff. Like, he's got permission. He has his guns. He pulls both his revolvers, and he starts moving around. He's like, "Are you in on it too? I'm not gonna let him get away this time."
Sir,
Okay.
I ain't sure about you, but I ain't too fond of outlaws.
Same here.
Go ahead and give me
Okay.
anybody who wishes to persuade him that you're not in on it. Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It
Can I
doesn't
do
have
that?
it doesn't have to be too high. And while you're doing this, she's backing up too in front of him with her guns drawn.
Oh, this will be
dear
fun.
God.
All right, Jarek, if you can explain, I'll let you try to persuade him for everybody on the train.
I don't know anyone else on the train.
Yes, but you can also explain to him if you wanted to that, like, these dudes just boarded at the last minute. Like, I'm saying you could try and talk him down.
Yeah. Sir, I can't vouch for everyone here, especially not that silver scale in the corner that I just spotted. But what I can say is, I ain't a part of this, and I'd be mighty interested in helping you in this situation.
Okay, so you talked about no one other than yourself.
I don't know anyone else yet. Nobody's introduced each other yet.
He did mention make mention of Destin.
Yeah.
All right, so as this is all happening rapidly, you notice the guy steps back towards the door with the woman, and Steele goes to move forward, and the gunmen move in position to block. This guard also moves into position to block because he's been charmed. To stop you people from moving forward. There's no battle here because I just wanted to get through the intro, and I'll give you guys the freedom to do whatever you want once the intro goes, but I'll let you RP it out and everything. They hop through into the train car section where the engine car is.
Raven's gonna turn to Steel. How dangerous is whatever they're after?
I don't expect they're after anything. They're just freeing Flint. Flint's one of
It
the
says
most
something about getting something back.
When did I say that?
I'm pretty sure you had Flint say something about getting something
I
back.
meant to say get back. As in, get back. And there's a reason why they're getting back. So Steele says, I don't think they're here for anything, but Flint's one of the most deadly outlaws in the world. They're here to get him out. Clearly.
Would I have heard of Flint?
You're from a distant part of the world, but I would say roll me a history.
I mean, I've traveled. I've
yeah.
I've been traveling and hunting down outlaws, so there's a chance I might have heard of him.
Yeah.
Can I also check my book and see if I have
Nope.
that name written down?
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll a history check too.
History.
Yeah. And Nate, since you are like part of a battlefield kind of thing, Merc, you might have heard of him too, so I'll let you roll one too.
What,
Zahn.
history?
Yeah. Dude, I please, one more low roll, and it keeps him mysterious. Fuck! All right, what you know is that he's called Death of the Battlefield, Flint Lockstone. He is a world-renowned mercenary known for killing hundreds of people in battle and known for slaughtering entire villages. He's very, very evil and very, very bad. And him finally being caught is why Steel is losing it, because Steel is the man who personally captured him and is bringing him in.
Flint and Steel. I shipped them already.
Right. So as they exit through, you hear the Flint turn around and he goes, "Boys, I'm awfully sorry about this. Fire in the hole!" And you see him throw out something. And as you do, you see his guards, his men, are like, "Oh," like they're panicking because they just realized their boss is literally ditching them. And as the front part of the train blows and the train car up top starts to separate out away from you guys, it's a giant hole, winds running through, explosion rocks people everywhere as the train starts rocking back and forth. And the guys that came in with them kind of get like slammed up against the wall and shit. Trying to let you guys react to this.
So the train's actively like crashing, basically.
Not yet. The train's like the cart's been separated and it's rocking back and forth as it rockets down the road, but the engine car is pulling away because it cut the rest of the train off, and
All right,
they're in the
Destin,
engine car.
I don't think Destin has fully gotten like all of the armor in place, like the helm. He doesn't have properly in place, but he's looking for something to hold on to with this train rocking back and forth. Is this normal?
So
He knows the answer to his own question.
are we saying nobody else is trying to hold on to anything?
I'll try and hold on with my mechanical arm.
Raven will have ducked for cover when he saw the thing being thrown, and he's holding on to.
What am I holding on to?
The train is
Anything?
shaking from
If
explosion.
you've been paying attention, you know the train is like free balling down the fucking train tracks.
I hold on to something. I don't know.
Fuck you, Mitch.
I think there's some,
Oh,
it looks like there's
Sorry.
some like pipes here that I think Destin's probably grasping for.
There's a pipe right here. I'll grab at that.
All right, so
okay,
everybody,
so I'm gonna get a little more detail with this.
yeah, that's what I want. Come on, people.
Okay.
Sorry.
As the explosion happens, my character, what do you call it, Zahn, kneels down fairly low to the ground because he expects something to fall. He puts his head slightly on his hat. He doesn't want it to go anywhere. And he looks over and he sees, who is this character? Whoever this one in red, the very bottom near, on the same side as mine, the guy with the gun there.
Yeah,
that
that's
guy.
just a bandit who's stumbling and
Okay.
slamming up against the wall as the
So-
train is rocking.
So as I'm kneeling down, I'm looking over, and like if you were to look what my character looks like right now, you can see he looks fairly hungry, and he's like thinks to himself, he's like, "Goddamn people, they have to disrupt every sense of civilization." Well, at least I can get a good meal out of it. And I zip over to him.
All right. Just so you know, that was really
This is like-
stupid. So
Yeah,
as,
that was like the worst possible timing.
as you reach out to grab this dude, the smoke clears from the front of the train, and you notice the engine car moves off to the side as it takes a separate track, and the rest of the train keeps going towards this track with like a barricade at the end of it that says detour on it, like straight out of National Lampoon's Vacation.
Mhm.
The train slams into this detour thing and skids off the track, flipping, rolling, throwing people all over the place, tossing everyone everywhere. A dexterity saving throws from everybody. Actually, no, I don't. We're not doing dexterity saving throws. I forgot about that. Where's my injury list? All right. I need a D8 roll from everyone as everybody gets thrown from this train as this crashes everywhere, rolling in the sand.
I was actually going to say because I was mentioning that Destin didn't fully get the helmet in place. I'm thinking maybe his horns were fully intact when he got on the train. They're not.
All right. Well, still roll me a D8 because there's still other stuff involved. All right. Okay. So the train rolls and crashes into the sand. All right. I'm going to put one token on the map just so you guys know where you crashed. You are all over here where Axel is. Actually, I can just put you over here for now.
Ah. In the ocean. Got it.
Well, I'm just... Yeah, you all got thrown from the train into the ocean. I'll just put you up here so you have a visualization.
100 miles.
I'm going to make a wagon token. I just don't know if you get far enough to need it tonight or not. Alright, so... You crash into the ground. Smoke starts to fade away. And you pass out. And you're out for, say, an hour or so before you all start waking up in the middle of the desert with train cars scattered all over the place. The people that dove out of the train are all messed up. Steele's there, but he doesn't look... He's kind of walking around, checking on people. He's checking on you guys and looking around to make sure there's people are all left alive, essentially, as you guys slowly come to.
Raven's gonna look around for the bandits.
The bandits have been basically ripped to pieces as they were unprepared for this and panicking when the boss left them there to die.
So what type of injuries have we sustained?
Well, we haven't gotten that far yet, have we?
Well, that's where am I feeling pain?
Well, I want you to RP getting up and waking up, guys, and figuring out what you're doing. Like, and then you'll notice what's going on. Let's see.
Mountain of pain that wakes me up.
All right. Let's see. Where'd you roll yours?
It's a 4.
4. You feel a pain in your arm. It's like sharp throbbing, and you notice that like your shoulder is hurting. It's not exactly dislocated, but it hurts. You have taken a -2 to damage until a long rest is taken.
All right. Is it just the arm or?
Yeah. And of course we'll say your head, your horns are broken. But
And
you didn't hit your head. Like your horns actually protected you from hitting your head.
They partly protected.
Yeah, and kept you from causing injury to your head.
Raven, whenever he comes to, he's gonna try to make as little movement as possible. Try to make it seem like he's still knocked out.
Yep.
Gonna look around for the bandits. Find that they're no longer with us, and he's gonna try and get up and start looking for Steele.
All right, as you get up, you put weight on your arm, and you notice too a sharp pain in your arm. You're also taking the -2 damage rolls until you take a long rest.
He's gonna avoid that arm for now. He's gonna start Steele.
Over here, boy. You see him standing and he's looking around. He's like, that son of a bitch killed everything here, even his own men.
Destin's going to stand up and take a quick look around to see if there's anyone who's like seriously injured.
Well, let's take a look and see what else other people rolled to see if anybody's seriously injured.
What were we supposed to roll? I wasn't here.
It was a 1d8. Nate has hurt his back, so he's having trouble getting up.
Okay, but can I use the fact that I grabbed onto that bandit? If I drank his blood while I was hurt, I can heal pretty fast.
I'm gonna say you didn't reach him in time, dude,
Okay.
because the car was rocking and flying all over the place.
Did 3 people hurt their backs?
I don't know, did he?
We got 3 6s.
All right, so that's who was it? It's Nate, Bazinga,
Michael.
Mitch.
Sheriff, Zahn.
My back! Oh, my back!
All right, so hearing the sheriff call out in pain, I think Destin's going to run over to him. Are you okay, sir?
Son of a bitch and Tar Newton, my back!
Oh, Axel got his back too.
Okay, so this what?
Hearing,
Yeah.
Hearing
Okay.
The sheriff crying out in pain, I want to try casting Cure Wounds on him.
All right. If you want to waste a slot, you can, but no one's took any physical damage.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like he's clearly injured.
Okay. Go ahead and use the slot. You cast Cure Wounds. Well, RP, what you feel, Bazinga? He's healing you.
Oh, my back! Yeah.
All
Alright, so Anyway.
Is that better, sir?
It'll do, pig. It'll do.
With that,
right.
I want to try to help. him.
I'm seeing things here.
Using the
My
arm
head got
is
hit.
Not injured.
how about this? So my character lands and he's noticed like there's a person near him that's very near death. It's unavoidable at this point.
Okay. One of the
Yeah.
bandits is like,
Yeah. I'm like, our character looks over like, we've both seen some things, but my back's not feeling that great, and it's been a while. So sorry for this.
Oh wow, that was not.
I was not ready.
That was me.
no.
At all.
Just out of curiosity, are you trying to be sneaky with this or not?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth check as you kneel down to slowly suck this guy's life away from him.
Which needs to be perception since no one's actually looking at him, right?
Okay, everybody's passive perception is much higher than that, so they hear like almost like a straw in a soda. They hear,
Oh my god.
and everybody turns and sees you draining this guy, and Steele's like, "For God's sakes, man, he only had a broken ankle." Also, Jarek, you have a head injury. Disadvantage on
God.
con saving throws till
What the
long
hell?
rest. Jarek?
Jarek?
I was muted
Of
for
course
like
you are.
a long time. I've been talking this whole time.
You gotta stop muting yourself, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that like when I got background noise and stuff, I mute so that way I'm not like being disruptive, and then like I forget to every now and then.
At this
I
point,
always
himself
felt
so
like
he can
Ruby, but
bowl.
I do a pretty good job about figuring out when I've done it.
at this point, you hear Steele go, "Betsy!" And he runs off towards the back ends of the train, scouring. Betsy! Betsy! He's whistling and shit.
All right, so I don't know if you heard me. I wanted to try to help the sheriff to his feet
Fine.
using the non-injured arm.
You help him back up. your back injury isn't severe. It's like, oh, I've worked 40 years in a dead end job kind of injury.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely
it's not
not
severe. It just hurts.
Like me in real life.
Yeah.
Definitely not either of you projecting at all.
So you guys kind of piecing yourself back together, wipe yourselves down, and all that, and then you hear a noise. And you see Steele come back up on a horse. He's like, "Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Betsy's okay."
All right, Steel. I don't know what would it take to convince you to return our weapons to us.
Sir, you
This is
can.
a dangerous situation we're in. We're gonna need every man we can have.
Sir, you clearly were in on it. Your weapons are here. You just gotta find them because the car is destroyed. And he kind of like turns around. He's like, "They're over there somewhere. I have to go. I need to get back to High Noon and warn the magistrate." And he rides off. He's
Looks like we're on our own.
and as he
Raven's
rides off,
gonna-
he's like, "If you keep going, follow the tracks that the car just turned towards. About a day's march, you'll reach Little Rock Station. See you again." Like he has no concern for you guys. It's like you guys don't really matter to him.
Great. Raven's gonna run to the salvage or to the wrecked wherever Steel pointed him to, and start digging through the wreckage.
I need to find Peacemaker.
All right. What did it look like, sir? I want to try.
She's
to,
a
like,
revolver.
Since I've helped Malcolm to his feet, I'm gonna go with him and try to help him find his gun, because I think the
Jarek
only
is
thing
still
I
on-
have that would realistically be confiscated is the hand crossbow.
Yep.
Jarek is still on the ground, just out.
Jarek is laying next to Mitch, out cold, just.
Am I able to pick myself up?
Yeah, your injury is not severe. It's just the same as everyone else. Half of you broke your back.
Breaking your back is not a mild injury.
I mean, to Kane it might be.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Maybe he hangs around to find out.
All right, so it's an investigation to try to look for the.
Oh
the
no,
water
you're
box.
gonna find these things pretty easily. I don't want to make you guys look for your weapons and all that. It's just they were not in your possession during the crash, but like you see a lockbox that is ripped open, and you see the weapons fall like all over the ground around there.
Ah, Peacemaker and Lucy. Ah, thank goodness.
Destin's
Lucy's
going to
my-
pick up his hand
Lucy's my
crossbow,
rifle.
take a quick look at it, and just make sure everything's all right.
There you go,
Notably, it does not have any bolts with it.
I just changed it to Lucy for you.
Lucy's
Raven's
the
gonna-
rifle. Yeah.
Raven's gonna pull out his rifle. He's gonna go off to the side a bit and start looking it over for any damage. Start fixing anything, even buffing out some of the scratches.
Kane's gonna grab his coil of rope and go, I don't even know why they took this fucking thing.
Well, actually, they didn't take your coil of rope because remember you said you
Really?
want to manifest that. Remember?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I
so
just
you're
didn't have
wi-
a weapon on me?
No, you can manifest it whenever you want. It's a magic weapon.
Cool. Nice.
Jarek's just having a nice, pleasant dream about sea monkeys.
Yeah, I like how nobody cares about Jarek.
Alright,
Oh, I'm
that's-
gonna go over him and sort of nudge him with my shoe. Hey,
Don't
Wake up.
wake me up. I ain't ready. Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Is he okay over there, sir?
Why?
He's just out.
Did I just hear
Much-
myself a silver scale asking if I was okay?
Nudge him again.
I'm assuming that I'm a little bit out of earshot for whatever this mumbling is, but I'm shouting over to ask if he's okay.
Can I kick him in the side?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Roll
Damn.
me a d20. You see if it will wake. This will attempt to wake him right up. You kick him awake.
What are you on about, boy?
There you go.
What?
You're laying in shallow water.
I had the strangest.
It's actually
dream
sand,
just
dude.
now.
That's the sand ocean.
Oh, that's the sand. Oh, the
Sand
sand
sea.
ocean. Okay.
Sand sea.
Is it all quicksand?
Kinda. I got
Well,
this
that must-
idea from one of the Wild Arms games. It's sand sea.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Strangely,
you guys find all your weapons. I don't want to direct you guys of what you do, so you guys have to come up with a purpose. But remember, you're heading towards Little Rock in the first place. But none of you know that, so I'll let you RP your way into that.
Did you ever say what exactly was on the flyer that everyone got?
Oh, that's right. So
That
We'll
would
say-
come in handy.
we'll say one of you gets up and we'll say Raven, since he seems to be the one that's on the ball with this stuff, he pulls out the flyer and he looks at it. And
Yeah,
then-
I'll start to figure. Where did Steele said where a day's walk from?
a town called Little Rock.
Ah,
This would have been much easier had I said the flyer and if I had said what I wanted to about the flyer. That was my bad. Let me find my flyer pick.
And did he say he was going to Little Rock, or he had to go
No,
somewhere
he's
else?
going to a place called High Noon, which is where he's stationed.
Okay.
Where's my player notes? There we go.
It's
Why am I
always
not-
high noon, somewhere in high noon.
Dude, why am I not finding my flyer? Oh, I'm about to get real pissed. I can't find my flyer. So many damn notes, dude. So many damn notes. Keep RPing. Talk. Story guy.
So Ravens pulled out this flyer. Well, it looks like Little Rock is my next stop anyway. Is everyone
alright.
coming along?
There's no one. There's like no civilization out here, right? We're
No.
just kind of in the middle of the desert.
Just desert and train.
All right, guys. I don't know you. You don't know me. But I'm Sheriff. Malcolm.
Raven.
Everybody doing okay?
I'm Destin Malcolm, sir.
Oh my god, I can't find my flyer.
We're gonna have to make the best out of the bad situation and make our way to safety. Does everybody have a weapon or any way of protecting themselves?
All right, I found it.
Right here. I'm ready to
I step in and go.
head on out whenever.
I step in real close to Fallon here. Okay, and be like, listen, I don't know who you think you are, but you're assuming these people are part of some posse. You might want to rethink those thoughts. And I walk off and start my way toward Little Rock.
All right. That's
I
the
don't know
flyer.
what this guy's problem is.
All right, so I forgot to introduce the flyer, so we'll go back a few. All right, so you guys had all found this flyer during the intro. The Great Temple Run. Attention, all dream chasers. The Great Adventurer Irvin von Valeria is calling all brave enough to tackle the legendary Fallen Sanctuary. All that survive will be rewarded with, but will be warned killing is allowed, so join if you dare and let the race begin. Little Rock by the lake. Everybody can see that. Everybody,
Little Rock, not by the lake.
what's up?
Nothing.
You fucking asshole. So, you guys know you are all heading to Little Rock, so just, you RP'd that out for me while I was looking for it, so we fixed the problem ahead of time without me even noticing it.
I introduced ourselves,
Okay.
but for some reason,
And I told him he was
Mr.
dumb.
Vampire thinks I'm like an asshole.
All right. Well, shall we head off to Little Rock, or do we want to kill each other here and now?
All right, so
Good luck with that.
we're in the middle of nowhere. We we should follow the tracks, right?
That's what that guardsman said before he galloped off the other way.
I suppose we could.
Mind you,
I
I'm
ain't
already
too
ahead of them
fond.
walking down the track, so I'm just like, okay, I am gonna go to Little Rock. Enjoy
I
yourself.
ain't too fond of listening to Silver Scale say.
I like how he's doing the brain damage.
Well, you can stay here and rot in the sand sea, or we can get going.
I'll follow along, I suppose.
And what is your name, Sir Silver Scale Hater?
What?
Your name.
Who you talking to, kiddo?
I'm talking to you.
I just pass out.
Oh no, this is.
Somebody got to pick him up.
All right.
Just won't drag him along.
So you guys are gonna make your way.
Yeah.
Right. So it's about a day, a little bit longer travel. So you start making your way across the desert, long walk on the train tracks, and eventually you come across let me take a look at something.
Is it okay if we take a 5?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't eaten dinner yet. It's been sitting on the court counter getting cold.
Well, you could have eaten it while you're playing.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to step
we
away
still
and
have
be
to
rude.
get it like finished
Yeah.
up, prepared.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Take a
back.
fiver for everybody who can use the bathroom while I set this up.
I've stepped away like 5 times already.
Just so you know, Grim, I saw your roll just now.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that for next session.
It says hidden, but it shows it.
Yep. I obviously don't know what the result is, as in what the result means.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll be back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set this up.
I think when I did updated my graphics and like erased all the old stuff and added new stuff, it didn't upgrade something with the browsers. That's the only thing I can figure.
All right. That should work out. Let me delete that. Figure starting point, which should hopefully do this the way I need it to. All right. So when I activate this, anybody who's still here should see only what I want them to see. Trying something new with my map so I don't have to make as many maps. It's one map with multiple positions on the map.
There's nothing there. It's blank.
What do you mean?
Whatever you're put on here,
You don't see anything at all?
just a grid.
Oh, well. That's because can you see now?
Nope.
How can you not see anything?
It's just a black grid.
That doesn't make any sense.
back.
I'm back with
Nick, can you see anything?
Uh-huh.
You can see a map?
Yeah. Like there's
I can
like
also
this
see,
lake
see the map.
with
Is
bones
it
in
dark?
it.
Yeah.
If it's dark, then that might be why other people can't see it and we can, because if I'm not mistaken, we both have dark vision.
Well, I put light on.
Hmm.
Bazinga. And I know how to fix this problem. Because I can force all the cameras to move, and we'll see if you're just in the wrong spot. So let me... Can you see anything now?
No.
What the fuck?
This says game paused. That's it. Now it's gone.
Dude, I am confused that you can't see anything.
Let me refresh.
Can you see your own token?
No, I don't see anything. It's just a grid.
Is he attached to his token?
Anything?
I reloaded. Come on. Nope.
Why?
Just a blank grid.
Let me try one thing.
Blank grid for me as well. Oh,
There we
now I
go.
can see stuff.
That makes no goddamn sense.
I can see more now.
Yeah, you're not supposed to see anything else. That makes no sense to me. Whatever, I'll figure it out for next time. All I did was shut the vision off, so you should have. Let me turn it back on and see if it fixes it for you, because you should have you should have vision for what I've lit.
Nope. Hey Nate. When I deleted all the graphics crap.
Yeah.
Now the dice won't show up on the screen in the browser. What would fix that?
Try a different browser.
I've used 2 so far and nothing.
So you still
What
can't
are
see
these right
anything
now?
at all, right?
Nothing. At all.
Nothing.
Anybody else having that trouble?
Yeah, because I really wouldn't. I don't know what that would have to do with.
Nate, D&D. Can you see the map?
Yeah.
All right. So for some reason, Bazinga can't.
Check
Oh,
their senses
me?
because
I can
the
see
reason
it.
that
Yeah, I know you can.
Okay.
the reason that some of us might be able to see it is because our senses were changed because of like our character creation. They might just not have senses set, so they might not even be able to see.
Yeah, but there's nothing I can put in. Like I could put in
I'm-
dark vision.
I have a dark vision already, and I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not what it
Okay.
is. It's just
Yeah.
a
So it's not Bazinga. It's not just you.
Hmm.
token.
No, I'm not talking about the vision. I'm talking about the dice.
Oh, the dice.
Oh, god damn it!
What?
That fix you, Bazinga?
No.
Well, we'll in a second. Hand. Okay, let me delete you. Raven's
Come on,
not even
I'll be
on the
back.
map.
That would explain why he can't see anything.
Can you see now?
Yes, and it's limited.
You too, Bazinga?
No.
Dude, don't you fucking tell me that. I just fucking fixed you.
No.
Oh, I forgot to save it. How about now?
Yes.
Right, fucking monkey bastard.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So everybody can see what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody should be here. All right. So, let me open up my thingy. As you guys make your way down the train tracks, you notice off the way a little bit a tar pit, and for some reason or another, you are drawn towards this. Why? Because I rolled badly on your roll, so that's what you get. You arrive at this tar pit, and you see like bones floating in it. RP people, like
Hey, Grim, I have one thing to say.
what?
Beautiful girls here.
Huh?
You got comments on YouTube from 18 sex XYZ. Beautiful girls here.
Nothing's popped up in my chat.
Beautiful girls here. Beautiful girls here with lips and hearts.
Nothing's
And then you got Corporeal Desh.
nothing's in my chat, dude. Like the chat is dead on this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, Corporeal Desh said no sparrows in the region to bring coconuts, and always ask for fine print.
I apologize for people who I may not communicate with. The chat has nothing going on my thing. It's literally nothing there.
But remember,
It's
beautiful
actually
girls here.
swallows, not sparrows.
Oh, well, either way.
Continue.
So
Swallows
anyway,
migrate.
anyway, as you guys come up around this tar pit, you notice that there's snakes everywhere.
Good. We can replenish our rations.
I'm back.
Yeah, we'll say that you guys, because you failed the roll, so we'll say you veered off the track looking for some food. And you came across a group of snakes while doing it. I should have RP'd this better, but I'm being annoyed by other issues that I'm having, and it just threw me off as I try to DM for this shit. I'm a
Just
little
about hit a
annoyed.
goal.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and RP away, bitches.
Okay, because I'm gonna still play it off like my character is still doing his own thing. I veered off the side here just to sit down for a minute. It looked like a fairly decent place just to take a rest for a second.
Yeah.
I look over and I see the rest of them stumbling by, and I'm like, "Oh, could I never lose these people?"
It's been 10 minutes. But
We'll say you go over here then and you sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
What is everybody else doing?
Raven's gonna be looking at the snakes, trying to figure out.
Well,
how
we're gonna
dangerous
say
they
you don't
are.
see him yet. You're
Oh,
just
not
kind
yet?
of
Okay.
you're scattering around this little like it's like you're taking a break at this like tar pit hole.
hey, everybody, be careful. That tar pit all yonder over there ain't that safe.
Yes,
going there?
yes. Hopefully, we can find something fresh around here.
It definitely isn't in there.
Zahn, as you sit down on these rocks over here, trying to distance yourself from the group, you hear a sound and you notice right next to you. Hissing.
Ooh.
Wait. There's 2 tokens of Raven. Which one of them should I get rid of?
Yeah.
I'll
I
get rid
was
of
going
one
to
of them.
say something, but
I don't see the other one. Oh, there we go. We'll get rid of the smaller one. Can you still see?
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah.
That's the right
everything
one.
works.
My bad. So again, my bad for anybody who may be watching. I wasn't ignoring you. I have this thing open and I'm not seeing any goddamn chat. Because that's my life.
Okay. Anyway, so I hear the hissing and I look over. Like, think to myself, not talking out loud. I'm just like, oh, well, looks like everything's out and wanting to bug me today.
Right. I've put everybody into chat. Everybody's going to be rolling for initiative unless if you want to walk away and leave these fucking things to themselves.
I'm out cold.
No, you're not. You're just kind of dazed, bro.
I thought I said I passed out earlier, and they carried
Oh, okay. All right, fine. You're out cold.
me.
Wait, what are we doing?
Rolling for initiative in the chat.
Ow.
Didn't I just roll?
Oh boy.
Oh God, I rolled a nat 1.
Immediately followed by the nat 20.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yep.
How do-
Immediate.
How do I roll for initiative?
It's in
I
the.
rolled it off my character sheet. If you just click on the initiative label.
Character sheet.
But you can also go to the cross swords in the top right, Bazinga, and you'll scroll and you'll find yourself on there.
I'm not on there.
Oh, well then let me put you on there, dude. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you
JD, are you here?
Yeah.
I need your initiative roll, my good friend. I don't know why the chat's not working. That pisses me off because I would have talked to those people and they're probably gone by now. Try to get viewers, but if you don't communicate with them at all.
So am
Well,
I
I'm
supposed to be
sure-
seeing any of these snakes or what?
I'm sure beautiful girls here wasn't
No.
watching.
Hey, fuck you. You can see the one Nate's near. Can you see that one? South of you? Right here.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, that's the one you can see. You don't see any other snakes. You are up first, so it is your turn, my friend.
So do I know about the existence of the snakes, or do I literally just know of this
You
one?
see Nate jump back as the snake moves at him because he didn't know it was there at first, but you don't know the existence of other snakes. So just do what we were doing in Dragon Quest. RP during battle, that's fine. It adds to the overall RP of the characters.
Careful with that. Gotta keep its oil glands intact. See. Now, Just
Works-
gonna.
Should work the same as D&D. I mean, as a Dragon Quest, combat-wise.
Oh yeah.
Just remember
gonna-
that if you're not to use your regular whip, the one that just says Sins of the Father,
Yeah.
because you haven't used your Dark Kiss yet. If you want to use one of your potions, let me know and I'll explain how it works.
Alright. So, is this range or is it? It's melee. Okay.
But you have range. Your weapon is Let me take a look, because it's a whip. I think I gave it a range of 10 feet, so you could hit from there.
Okay. Come here, little snake. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna kill you and harvest your oils.
The map is black for me.
Aha! Let me fix you
Oh,
too.
there we go.
JD, that makes you part of the issue tokens. I'm gonna guess that yours does not have vision enabled also. I'll put you back on the map. Do you remember what your initiative was?
Love that whip crack.
I think I rolled a 20.
Alright, I know someone did, so we're gonna say you did. Let me
Yeah.
Yeah, you
JD
rolled
rolled
a
in
flat
20.
Yeah.
It was a nat 20 because it was a
update.
20 with no
I have no bonus to.
bonus.
I'm just trying to find you so I can update you. Update to 20.
Alrighty.
It looks
Now
like
d-
that maintains his same spot as if he had a 6.
Alright.
Alright. I'm going to pass. Dang snake.
Moving up. You hear more rustling as you see another group of snakes moving up down here. This one moves up and immediately lashes out to attack you, Kane.
Look at all of them.
I'm just reading the stuff real quick. As it lashes out to attack you, the swarm of these snakes biting at you. That hits. Rolling
Bad
damage.
snakes.
Ooh, just so you know, this might put you down right away. Make a
I believe that's
constitution
supposed to be.
Constitution saving throw for me. It's on the thing. You just have to click the ball. Oh my
I believe
god.
that's supposed to be venomous snakes, not poisonous.
Poisonous, venomous. They're my creations, fucker.
Okay, so they don't So getting bit by them is fine. Just don't eat them.
Which is a problem if there are food.
All right. Next turn, the giant snake is going to move up, and it's going to take an attack on the one that just attacked it. I like to point out those snakes are much weaker if you survive the roll, so I'm sorry, Mitch. Because I don't think anybody's paying
much
attention.
weaker if you don't get hit by it.
No, I mean, he failed the dex the con check, and the con is only 10. He rolled real bad on the con.
Bad snakes.
Yeah, he's at 3 health, just in case nobody's paying attention.
I see.
Like, it damn near killed him. JD, you are up. You see this swarm of snakes, like, pile on top of the guy you just met. And he's like, and starts biting all over, and he's getting mauled by this thing.
Who is getting? I don't know where these snakes are. Who's getting mauled?
All right. South of you, right here, that's Kane, the one with the whip in his hand. That is
Okay.
Mitch's character. Let me put his health on.
Who is Mitch?
Me.
He's
Oh,
His
on.
name's Michael,
He's
but because
a new
of
player.
unfortunate circumstances, he's always going to be referred to as Mitchell.
Okay.
I hate that.
The snakes are right here.
Like,
You should.
give it-
Snake 1 right here. Snake 2 here. You should be able to see both of them. Yes, you can see those guys. I'll put the health bar up for this other one to make it easier to see, because I realize
Please forgive me. This is the first time I'm playing not a monk, so
that's fine. You have basic healing spells. You have range healing spells. You have enough movement to get right up on him and help him if you want.
I'm gonna move there and oh, something happened.
What do you mean?
I don't know. My game just kind of. I'm gonna reload.
All right. Weird shit can happen. If you want to cast spells, it should be under the spell book in your little combat bar.
Yeah. So what's happening is I'm trying to bring up the swords, and every time I scroll over the cast spell, it like freezes.
Like completely freezes?
It freezes, and then it comes back, and then everything's gray.
Okay. Just do use it off your character sheet then. Just
Okay.
double click your character and then do it that way for now, and we'll fix that for you. If it happens with someone else, it could just be that you haven't changed the size of it, and it's like messing it all up.
Yeah.
Because you can actually mess with the size of it. Do you know how to cast from in your spellbook?
Not really.
Bring open your character sheet.
Yep.
Click on the thing that says spellbook.
Yeah. So
And
I
then-
see my spells.
Yeah. Mouse over cure wounds, the symbol, and there'll be a die. And when you click on that die, it will tell you to target someone. If that's what you want to use. What's going on?
It's not letting me target him.
Really?
Yeah, it's stuck on the sword.
What's the effect that he has?
Oh, that's just what was it? That's his Kalasar thing to let me know that he has all right, let me try something. Let me take control of your character
Okay.
and see if I can do anything with him. Because that shouldn't be happening. I'm gonna roll it for this time. You're doing level 1 or level 2?
Probably level 2.
All right. All right.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna reload my screen. It's probably just because a little bit of latency from everything. Close a couple
Yeah, I'm
of
probably
things,
doing something right,
but I'll do a reload. All right. See if you can control your character again. And just see if you can move him. Hit like the arrow keys. Alright, now try and target. Alright, so you can target him now?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, this is what I want you to do. Top right hand side, where the little like bar is. You see the thing that says game settings?
Yep.
Click on that. Click on config settings underneath game settings. Window's going to pop up. On the left side, there's a list of all the things. It says core and all that. If you go down a couple, it says combat bar. Click on that, and where it says scale, just move the scale down to like 44. Or up to 44. And then save changes at the bottom. And once you're done, click on the cross swords once to close it and then once to open it again. Is your bar like a normal size?
It's in skill, it's 0.5.
Yeah, so it's got a good scale to it. All right, try one more time to use it. Minimize, and then open the
Yeah,
deck.
I'm reloading.
Yep. I want to know what's going on. I apologize, guys, because this is odd.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't understand because you shouldn't. I have nothing running right now, and so on your end, you should be able to use the combat bar just fine. When you click on cast spell, does it bring up a thing that says a cantrip, level 1 and level 2?
Yeah.
When you
Yeah, it's not doing the thing it did before now.
Okay. All right. So hopefully we fixed it. All right. So I cast the spell for you. Is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
No, I'm good.
All right. I apologize. Destin, you are up. Hopefully no one else has that weird problem.
All right, so seeing that Axel just healed Kane, I think Destin's going to run up probably to here, right on the edge, so that way he can get a clear look at this the snake here, and he's going to. Okay, my target is blocked by a wall, so.
Han, you should be able to see him from here. I'll just move the wall back. There you go.
Well, I'm on the wrong side of the wall. That's the problem. I somehow crossed the wall without.
Oh, Han. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So I'd like to use the lightning launcher.
Okay.
There we go. Going to make a roll at it.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, wake up, motherfuckers!
Is everyone okay over here? And I'm going to. That's going to be my turn.
Malcolm, you're up.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna move up a little. And then I'm gonna shoot him.
He's gonna shoot.
Trying to figure out what is going on. It says Sheriff Malcolm Phil Bizinga not done. I don't know what that means.
That just means I wasn't done building. I hadn't deleted the not done part on your character. That was my way of
All right.
keeping track.
All right. And I'm shooting that flat, right?
No, you haven't done anything yet today, so you're using your +1 on your gambler's gun.
Oh, it's +1. Okay.
Yeah. Whoever's doing that, stop.
What?
Nate's trying to use throwing daggers when it's not his turn.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I was trying to open it. It was glitching out. I was trying to open it up. So I reloaded it and it opened up properly that time.
So, my guy's thing. So all you know is he had when he uses his gun because he believes it never misses. He says some weird phrase. So I'm using random phrases he's used in TV show. Nathan Fillion is used in TV shows. They will not make any sense.
Okay, this is great. Go ahead.
So the first one is going to be, "Oh, my mother called you, didn't she?" And then I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
Your mother's a whore.
Destin takes a questioning look at the sheriff by his side as he says that.
This one doesn't have too many marbles in it, does it?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Of course, the nat one on the very first attack.
I guess that's your turn?
Can't make this up.
I
Can't
guess
make
that's
this
my
up.
turn. My mother didn't call me.
Alright, where's my other snake? It's gonna dash up to the sleeping body of Nick. And that's gonna be its turn. Jarek, I need you to roll initiative just so I know where you are while you're out cold.
Okay. I was going
Nate,
to wait until
you're-
someone woke me up, but I guess not.
Well, you're not gonna be able to do anything until you get woken up anyway.
Yeah.
So, alright. Zahn, you are up.
Okay. Obviously, I'm taking a swing at this, whatever snake is next to me. I already targeted him. So, that work?
Yep. You just gotta roll it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
my god! People! They're the lowest level mobs! I take it that's your turn.
These are the lowest level ones?
Dude, the mob that attacked Mitch is strong, but that's because they're like the high end of this fight. The rest of these mobs are like CR1s, dude.
Hey man, we're getting in each other's way. We're not working together as a team yet.
Perfect RP.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is my turn.
The scariest thing is that this could actually be like with bad luck, this could be a TPK in session 1.
Raven, you're up.
All right, Raven.
You do hear the snakes moving up from behind you, rushing towards the body.
So wait, is what's his name awake?
No,
No, I'm not. I haven't been this entire time.
he said he passed out because he's a dumbass, and now he's facing the
Well, I took
consequences.
a head injury. I wasn't told what kind of head injury, so I'm like, well, I suppose it's gonna be probably bad.
I gotta remember to
So-
click so I can auto train onto characters with the viewer bot.
Let's see. So I'm gonna first off, I'm gonna move up to the snake,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to pull out my taser.
Yep.
And
So
I'm
you're using shocking touch or whatever it is.
shocking grasp, I believe
Yep.
it's called.
Yeah, taser. All right.
That's a normal roll because it's not wearing metal armor.
That hits.
Awesome.
It's got a metal nipple ring.
Wait, snakes don't have nipples. They're not mammals.
Don't worry about it. In my world, they do.
Oh, great. Someone's being horny.
No, Okay, so it cannot
Please
take
do not
reaction.
connect those two.
All right, so it is unable to react for a turn. It has been nippled.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
I'm guessing it's gonna take an action to shake awake the. What was his name? I don't.
Jared.
Yeah, I don't think he even
No,
introduced himself.
I'll allow you. This is what I'll do. As a bonus action, you can yell at him, but it will be a disadvantage for, say, a check to see if he wakes up, or you can hit him with an action to wake him up.
I'll take a bonus action to shout at him for now.
All right, we'll say it's a con check, Nick, at disadvantage to see if you shake awake, like you get your bearings.
Like con save or con check?
Con save, because you're not like
Oh, wait,
out,
I
but you
didn't do that right. I meant to do.
well, you hit an 18, so at disadvantage. Roll one more, and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
All right, you wake up. You're like,
Wake
like,
up!
it's
You're
not
in
that you-
danger.
You were completely
What?
out, but you were dizzy and like out of it, and now you kind of
my gosh.
it's right above
I'm
you.
Feeling so. Oh, jeez! What in the world is going on?
You see the snake twitching in front of you, not really ready to attack you. And Raven's gonna take this opportunity to, let me just make sure I've got the right stuff selected. Step away. Wait. Oh, you ended my turn.
No, you can finish your turn, dude.
It says I can't move because it's not my turn.
Go ahead and move now.
So he's gonna step away.
All right, and you moved from here, like you were over here before. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
No,
30.
I was further up. According to the counter, I'm fine within my movement.
The counter doesn't actually work well. That's why I'm
Well,
just counting it.
I moved 10 feet towards the snake and
Yep.
then 20 feet back down.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just keeping track so I know.
Okay.
I'll go back to
Yeah,
combat
I'll end my
turn.
turn there.
All right. Kane, you're up. After getting mauled by this pile of snakes. Psst, Mitch,
Yeah.
you're up.
All right. I'm gonna try to wrangle this group of walking tubes of gold with a rope. Where the fuck?
Now keep in mind, you guys have basically have a short rest coming because I roll once per day, and you've just gotten your encounter. So if you want to use stuff, feel free.
A short rest or a long rest?
Long rest, because this is like nearing the end of the night.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
There you go.
All right.
And that'll do it.
The swarm is going to attack you again, dude. I wish you had done something better than what you did.
What else do I have?
You have fucking... You're a warlock, dude. You have a couple of spells. You have your burning breath. You have your darkness.
yeah.
I showed you all that shit.
Yeah, but they're all main actions.
Yes, but you could have, like, fucked them up at the very least. You could have cast Bane. You could have tried to fear it. But instead, you're just going to take it in the ass.
Oh.
Maybe. He might you might pass the con check this time.
Them spells are highly volatile. Who knows what could do to the glands?
He might not even
Okay.
get hit this time.
No, he got it.
Of course I say it, and then he
Roll damage. Go ahead and roll that con check. Oh, thanks, sweet Jesus.
Even if he fails, it wouldn't put him down.
As these things bite into you again, venom coursing through your veins, and you're like, gonna have to take my own blood. That's good potion mixing shit. Other swarm. Moving up. Why the fuck can't I move the swarm? Moves up. It's gonna take a bite at Jaboy. Axel. I don't know why it's saying JD. Oh, because I have to change it.
Oh, what?
My bad.
What's up?
It whiffed. It whiffed, and that's the end of his turn. Giant poisonous snake. Taking a bite at Axel as they all start to like converge on the same target. That does hit.
It popped up a thing saying shield guard. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, if you wish, you can use shield guard to increase your armor until the end of this turn, but that's not going to hit you anyway, I believe. Oh, that will hit you. You have 18. So what you would do is click on the shield guard icon, and it will do the rest for you. If you wish to use it, it's one of your Steam things.
Oh, is this the guy that hurts?
No, this one doesn't hurt that much, so you should be fine. It's 1d4 plus 4.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. I mean, it's poisonous, so it will do something, but I don't think it does much. If you look in the chat, you'll see that where your name is says JD. If you click on the dice next to it, over here, see where my icon is? Come over here in chat. You see? Are you on the chat window?
Yeah.
All right. You see right next to your character. Can you see your? There it is, right there. That's where all saving throws will go when you take the saving throws. All right. All right. I'm gonna fix your fucking token thing right now because in chat it's calling you JD because I didn't change it on your thing. So there. That's gonna call you Axel from now on. All right. That's his turn. Axel, you are up.
Oh, I'm up?
Yeah, it's your turn. There you go. Now it's working fine. That hits.
So what does this hammer look like?
It was just there. It's like, you missed it. It just basted off the head.
No, I saw the animation. I'm just wondering, like, it's a steam hammer. You don't see those every day.
Oh. Well, you can ask him.
What can I do as a bonus action on this cleric?
Let's see. You have healing word can be cast as a bonus action. If you look in your character sheet under your spells where it says spell usage, it has a list. So it says like action, 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 and then bonus action.
Oh, okay.
You can do sanctuary, which means that when someone attacks someone, they have to roll a wisdom throw, and if they fail, they have to attack a different target. So that's a defensive move. And then you also have a healing word, which is a lower version of healing cure wounds that you can use on someone as a bonus action.
I'm gonna use that on I think Mick.
Kane, you call him Kane, but his new name is
Kane.
Mick.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Michael.
What? What did I do?
No, you got called Mick now.
Ah, man.
Strictly speaking, it's closer to Michael than Mitch's.
True.
It happened again. When I hovered over a healing word, it's flipping out.
We're right back where we started, I guess.
I'll cast it real quick. We're gonna have to. I'll have to figure out what's going on. Because it's not happening to anybody else, so whatever's bugging out, we'll have to figure out. Are you playing anything else?
No, just this.
I don't know. Maybe it's an image problem with one of your images on your character. But I casted it for you, and I'll try to fix it for next time. I'll troubleshoot it.
Okay. Do you guys use Firefox? Should I use Chrome?
I use Edge.
Firefox causes problems. Don't use Firefox.
Yeah.
Please don't use Edge. Oh my god, don't use Edge.
I would
I
would
use
tell you
Edge.
that
I'm using Edge.
I would tell you to use Opera because it runs like literally no resources and runs perfectly fine. But you could use yeah, Edge doesn't cause issues.
Edge
Yeah, but then you'd have to use Edge, and that's
Edge is a security nightmare. Is
like
what
a
Edge is.
not a good deal.
I don't like Edge, but it's the only thing that works with D&D all that well.
Yeah.
What do you mean a security nightmare, by the way?
Oh, it's super vol. It was hacked within, I think, it was around 8 seconds at DEF CON.
Well, if you're
Oh,
only using it
interesting.
to run the D&D thing and you're not putting passwords in it, Nate.
True.
Yeah,
Like,
that's literally
fuck.
the only thing I use it for.
Firefox does cause issues, so I that's probably what it is, actually. All right, so whose turn is it? We only got like 4 minutes left anyway. Jarek, you're up. And you have woken, by the way.
Stupid piece of crap snakes.
And the
I
snake.
ain't sure what you up to, but I ain't happy about it.
The snake can't take reactions at the moment it's spazzing out from getting shocked.
Yeah,
The
so
one
you,
in front of me?
yeah, so
Yeah.
you're able to move away from him after you shoot him if you want. Or before.
For some reason, the blade only shows up as a bonus action rather than a main action.
Because the blade is a bonus action.
Oh, like the blade on my gun is?
Yeah.
So I can shoot something. Oh wait, can I shoot something and slash with the blade then?
Yes, but the blade is weak. That's the
I
difference.
see. It doesn't actually say how much damage the blade does, but okay.
Whoops,
will-
it's not supposed to be 1d8. Let me fix that in a second. That's supposed to be
Figure out, like,
supposed to be a d4.
oh, it's just 1d4.
Yeah. Plus your strength mod, which is 1. The blade is not a great weapon. It's just meant to be used in tight situations.
I am going to use. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's a main action. Isn't it?
You are literally overthinking it.
Oh, okay. No, that's a reaction. Okay. So wait, I can use it. Okay, let me just make sure I'm getting this right. I can use an action, a bonus action, and a reaction all in the same turn as long as. Like,
No, your
they all
reactions happen when other people do stuff.
Okay, but like if I was to like move away and get hit by an attack of opportunity, would I be able to use disengage and still have access to my action and bonus action?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
would, but you're not going to get hit by that right now because he can't do it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore that one then.
Yep.
I'm gonna move down here. Just stumble on down.
Once
this
people
way.
get used to the characters, combat will move smoothly. If you noticed, the Dragon Quest combat's moving much smoother now because everybody
Yeah.
knows their characters.
I'm gonna target this one. The one. Am I able to hit this from here?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, wait, what is the range of my thing? Oh, 25 to 40 feet. Okay, so yeah, I should be able to find. All right, so I am going to. How do I do this?
Are you doing the curse?
Curtain call. Yeah, I want to do a curse.
All right. First you're gonna fire the gun.
Okay, so I just don't. Whoops, that's one tab.
Yep.
This is all different looking. Oh, okay. It rolled blood curse of binding.
Yeah, I did that. Fire the gun.
Oh, okay. What? I thought I already clicked the thing.
You're targeting
goes.
yourself, dude. You got to target him.
I'm not targeting
okay.
myself. I'm targeting them.
Right.
Who's targeting me?
I am.
Okay, you get me all confused. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Oh, is it disadvantage for some reason? It only gives me option for disadvantage.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I should
for
have
it.
I should have advantage right now because pack tactics.
Yeah, why is it giving you disadvantage? God damn
So I
it!
was looking for
Why is it always you?
You should be able to select advantage, right?
No, like Al, the whole screen is different now. There's just one button that says disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like I can't even click attack. There's no button to hit attack.
Wait a minute.
Like I don't know. Yeah, like This is not like the other campaigns at all.
Let me do something real quick. Try attacking again. There you go.
Okay, there's attack. Okay, cool.
It's just a built thing that I did wrong on your character, and it's
Oh,
reading
okay.
the gun at disadvantage at that range.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, so attack, advantage.
With
I can't even.
hit a pile
And
with-
that's that, because I can't do anything.
Oh, okay. I know why it was called saying disadvantage, all right, dude? Remember what I told you before? Reset the weapons. Revolvers are up to 25 feet, they're normal. 25 to 40, they're at disadvantage. Past that, you don't hit at all. Melee
Oh,
weapons,
Okay, I did not.
melee
understand
weapons
that
and
at all.
shotguns go up to 10 feet. I think it was. Like, not melee weapons, but shotguns are 10,
Okay.
15 feet cones. And then rifles and stuff are long-range weapons that shoot further. But now that I've seen it work and play, I'm going to increase the revolver to 30 instead of 25. I think 30 fits it better. That was a little too close. That was a testing. But yes, you blew that one and missed. All right,
Okay. So that's that.
yeah. I guess we're stopping here because it's 10. So, for people who may have watched or will watch, thank you guys for watching. It's a little rough at first because I use a lot of stuff and it can get top heavy and become a little messy. But we'll work it kinks out and it will run smoothly like our Dragon Quest campaign we do. Other than that, like and subscribe, check out Tech Prime Media, and thank you guys for watching.